Ekosiisen Assafuah 94.7 Asunyine.
Good afternoon.
Fantastic. Good afternoon. Come on, flip or tables, Espine.
Now, it is saying,
Yamanadom will be boko. Me give you so here.
Yamiadom, papa.
I told you to Master Planner Junior Kentampo.
Hey, Master Planner Junior.
Flip or tables. Lawyer, papa.
We brutal. Me and you.
In the Omar, Covenant and Jan Thomas. And then they be a cassa of it.
Number it's now, Baba.
Okay. Or met to Ganeka.
Yeah.
I'm in chair, I'm in board, but I'm in chair production team. I'm in chair for my president, my mother don't call for my vice president, Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bonya. And I ran our buying so and she'll be there because they say, we have bought the corner. We'll be on you because he's the one.
Master Planner, young quasem, so many time.
Remember President Mahama Abaso. I think say Kentampo South so far Oba Juma
Assafuah FM
Oba Juma Town Rules. Yeah, we don't have a commission. Oba Town Rules. We say Kentampo North and South. Nti South no omo capital na Jima. Jomo Town Rules no omo so mobile bay. Jima Kwanta Town Rules say be na pass Town Rules. Nti e bona Abaso. But so you are not pressure. I bet that Kentampo North MP no so. And it is saying, traffic light for the first time the moment traffic light it took a episode. It said that traffic light. I'm not going to be the best President Mahama. Kentampo of Nick and Tampo South, you boom. There one constituency nature. Munti town roads who back Kentampo South and the best of a Kakao Subra. Oh, Kentampo of God, Mekasa campaign time. Over share about over near. Obey town roads, but so far and tissue. Kentampo South on one MP no or honorable Jakala now science she power to the Mijina MP Nanamu, Nikentampo Namu in our President Mahama say, baby honor MP so awesome and Junokaka. And I say,
so that's say, Yamishra, Yemfa Nipafofro. Good afternoon. Too bad. We ain't to me and you so. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me pato haini.
Mr. Obi.
Yes.
But your friend Nana Iga 1. The first Assafuah American Town Electoral Area.
Okay. Yet you.
Any day no make cancer refining. Mr. Monamba way the last 6, 5, 4, 6 months. Say no come online is no here.
Yes, 4, 6 neka hon sure.
Obi, my friend. And let the machine catch up, Mr. Yenina, ye contribute with money. Like Manako for Atom. But then maybe me fremo will produce an other picking as to all picking a course. Oh, Mamma Casa, no, I see there is no blue. Kafra.
Who can Omuti into your medium Hujuma, Kafra, may into
Yenina contributing into Yamuma and Nasopa, into the most spreading numbers across
Mate,
yes, Mr. More picking and shanty at them.
Mate,
Mr. Martin Yesa Assafuah. That is why countless or more yenning in Ano. Nepoto, or more Jumana, contractor, Mumana Jumana. Omo grade why never say you got animal Asiana or move Chia ever it's great annual year as a got animal photo. And you want to say Obi Asiano ever got and say they are issue I have got animal that's near flow.
That's a good question. Omo you run and was almost a clear free Robia. Why would baby you run? Say assembly for now.
Omo your point now. Say town rules now.
Okay.
I'll be sure quota in your man. Omo the double so the feeling point now machine a Assafuah. Machine clear. You see Ariano Eco Gates.
Okay.
In Checo Gata anymore. Baby one man na Akotuki. Inti esa na isoni ko na na watandi avia ababe gugata ne mono na fije na ye bibia astage kura enko.
Okay.
Ye to so ni MC for no MC DT for no misi ka kwan so no uba ka so ate sia na ade tina ko furo ka na the biom be pia o sa police for no go kwan so no mo pia o mo say ma o mo gina ba stop mo e nipa me wa no o no o mo ye kwan no o mo designate o ho no say e ye ba stop ba o mo pia passenger truck cars ni na because even though you say passenger cars na ya na o mo gina ye but on gina ye bi any chino ba be ba stop e was say nipa gina o na see you no more power no say man gina o na police so gina o me wa no signpost gina o say signpost e kire say ano e ye ba stop I was say car gina police ni gina o no e pamo truck cars say ma o mo gina ho AC passengers. I mean guys if you walk Assafuah we shall be Assafuah main police station no ufu ka o kwan wa ufu ka on be pia ka sa the aba second baby a Pentecost sorry dan no e wo ufa pink fm this hot no be na ti the aba na wa be faka I mean we president mo ye no president emba no mo diga no nti no mo ye ma mo ana me se bisa o na ma ti president na pass up I was ye no emba ti won na the ye di ye o mo de ton ade na nipa kwa nya be bi fa ba ka be no be si passenger no be fa passenger yes he na police for the mo ti no mo pampa mo sa ana pe bi abla ka so na be shete bi nipa bra so mo nyaka atina mo akonkra ya ko ejuma.
Wow very
well so me sa me complain say me di kire wa mre bi e fa ka kwan ya o mo ye no o fa bojuati ka so atu bojuati to Swedro
Asempa FM
Swedro to adeso to Asamaikesi mata kwa mo ye na say nyina kwani nyina sa to be just as say the amasa ma dey ya yi it's a very me catch them say when they are inspecting no inspectors road engineers no mo inspecting no o mo vigilant e sheta nya mo bi ansa no mo recommend say contractor nya cherka e na contractor for no nam say ye chi mo ka obi ni do nya go po ye na ye sika na di ye kwa no ye two tax ye chi obi tax ye chi obi tax na ye ko ye jima ma o mai na ye ko ye ka kwan na just 2 months 3 months na kwan na sha to me see ko fa bo just to save blue quality ya na ko she me na me ka kire o ko fa kwan so na ko she to ya.
Very well. Me that say ma yemfa nipa foforo Ekosiisen so ni community consent segment. This should be our final call. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Obi.
Me ba to hwan ni?
Me di de Kweku Yeboa.
Kweku o kasa free.
Me nam sawon kwan so na ma fronti. E wana me kasa free.
Me ntio.
Bacho me na me sorry na se me ba me fa MS kwan ese abayan ana omo in charge e kwan na e ba from afinya be see Temaran about no obi ti me gina so be 2 hours na fa MS kwan no me fa na dia ama ojani na ye short kakra it's so painful so mbeti me ejiri so kakra ma ye ni ho atoya nkebe ni so pa because eboama ye so yetimi dwo edwuma mutem edu de mesewa so muti ya omunye bibi fa sa pa no ma ye omude omunye mpo no mbetiri so kakra ma ya nkebe de pa
me pa cho you o se ekwan na ekwan ben afie nya e ko fen
udru MS police station hona
okay
ekwan ni de chewa ye friend King Street
okay
fa ko CBR
okay
with me for ko see Assafuah to so with me power for TC brother no ko see.
That's fine. Yeah, that's a pan. I mean, sure. You into me for calls the ebio and there interviews me no be a say ye. Medical catch him say ne minority in parliament one legal counsel Ebekasa on a Swami member of parliament on almost statement on my issue FA Tamale High Court decision to as it were call for and as order a rerun of the election at Pandai constituency. Ain't yɛbɛkɔ ahoma no so no yɛakɔ akɔdi nkɔmmɔ. The Honorable John Darko, MP for Swami constituency, ɔno so na ɛyɛ legal counsel edema minority ɛwɔ parliament. Honorable Ekosiisen so ne yɛakɔ aba.
Minia Majoso.
Na apomo ye. Yɛda nyame ase paa. Enti enra yenim sɛ high court watamale ede one decision aba immediately after the court ede the judgment etu dwan. Of course yenim sɛ detailed judgment be Friday, but mo colleague MP for Pandai share ne lawyer say omo file stay of execution and notice of appeal or my but from statement na just say money enhyɛ da anye court the decision ho adentia.
Obviously, judgment, and we are waiting to read the whole judgment. Now, after reading the whole judgment, you bet me a critical analysis of the issues that the judge resolved. But on top of our head, knowing the issues at stake, we felt that the judge was completely wrong, especially ordering the rerun of the election in the whole constituency. At least from 2013-20 presidential election, the courts are really not interested in ordering reruns like that. In fact, you understand the issues. Supreme Court decisions are binding on high court. During the Assafuah and Mahama petition, the courts were not eager to order rerun. In fact, the majority that gave judgment in favor of President Mahama then, where they felt there were irregularities. Their thinking, if you read the judgment, was that in those polling stations, you could organize a rerun of those polling stations alone. Now, from the facts as we know, there are only 41 polling stations a year in contention. And when if you have 41 against over 157 polling stations, how do you order for rerun of the whole constituency? When even if we want to take the word of the NDC, said they were contesting 41 polling stations, how do you order rerun of election in the whole constituency? I think that some of these judges these days, they are just playing to the gallery. They are just trying to satisfy, some people, and it's completely out of place. I mean, even as lawyers, say if you go against authority of Supreme Court, Supreme Court decision, that is very imperial. You cannot do that as a judge. You must be guided by one, the rules, and then the decisions of the Supreme Court. I mean, so for us in the minority, as our statement showed clearly, the Honorable Nindam won the election by over 3,700 votes. In said once the court has given its judgment, we can only appeal. And he's been advised, he's taking the steps to appeal the decision. He believes that at some point justice will reign in this country. But as it stands now, some of us are very saddened at the turn of our democracy. As a failure, Obia per se, or no executive or judiciary, you want to catch the eye of the president. It's getting ridiculous. And all of us as a people must begin to condemn these things. The issues are very clear, no ambiguity. 41 polling stations in contention. If you want to do anything, those 41, now they don't know that they're in contention. Why do I this person to go back and vote again? On what basis?
Counsel for the petitioner Eddie Nkomo, and he told us the government of Omo issue or the court as contained in the petition bear miensa, but the main one a breach of the rule of natural justice. And as lawyers, no, we know, say, once there is a breach of that rule, no, everything built on it, no, a nullity. My argument, they say, dear Emaye who's assume a winning and that's what Bentin a winning. What happens at the coalition center? And the CI is clear as to coalition center. Baby, I was say a war any other. When it becomes necessary, say I was say move coalition center now. All the parties would have to be informed on where the coalition center would be. The evidence on record, according to them, shows say the NDC candidate or his agent, did not know anything about the new coalition center, and they were not there. They didn't sign the final coalition declaration form and everything. And once there was that breach, then everything built on it, would have to come down. My argument,
that's very interesting. And when it comes to collation of election results, you are talking about breach of natural justice.
Yeah, because they were not present at the coalition.
It's completely misplaced. You, as lawyer, you know at what point you invoke rules of natural justice. Like I said, and then when we are collating results, if you chose not to come, that's it. There's request one also man. That's the electoral commission to no go ahead. Now what stability the results are. How do you come back to say there was a breach of natural justice?
Yeah, because almost way they didn't choose not to come. They did not know about the new polling station. They were not informed about the new polling station. My argument, no.
But you see, so from the facts as we know, more NDC we are now cause trouble. And the electoral commission, it was across the country. The NDC was just on rampage everywhere. Now, pulling materials, and similar thing happened. And the electoral commission decided to say, it was no longer possible. So, mobile quality results, and you found call the regional capital.
Yes.
And the electoral commission and then crop were a call. At the time, when you now sign a pink sheet from the polling station, and it is a Uber, then what you have to challenge, and they say, pink sheet, the quality, as I say, you be a Yatisano, and I say a Sisano. Those are the issues. And Uber says, police station 8, yeah, pink sheet, you say, in your 10, by high station in your 1, then you have an issue. But if the electoral commission, all the pink sheets, not so quality, not so who decide to say, the electoral commission will not wait for you because the electoral commission also know pink sheets will be originator, your MPs, no representative, and as a political party, no representative will be our copy. The electoral commission retains one, and it say, no electoral commission even without your presence. Obviously, are collecting the results because that various polling stations, at the boom, they declare final results. The only reason why we go there, and they say, want to compare, any electoral commission there, and if you say, electoral commission, quality, and if you want all you have to do is say, what do the better? Okay, electoral commission, NDC at 10,000. But if you don't bring city by 12,000, where are the problems? Then you correct it. You cannot tell me, sir, when the electoral commission has the source document, the original document, any figures, no NDC, any MPP for the what's the equation? No, the whole election should be declared null and void. I mean, how?
Yeah, call it because. Obia can't say a Hana coalition center no ewo. And on my argument say there is a reason why CI said the EC should publish the list of all coalition centers. If for some reason that coalition center will have to change, all the parties would have to be notified. That notification, according to them, didn't come, and they adduced evidence in court to show that they were not notified.
Look, I completely disagree.
Okay.
Look, electoral commission or publish the centers only once because that is before the elections are held.
FM.
And then say a dama ye to abano say basa eba electoral commission wants to publish another collation center because look in that moment on to me you are unique and you have baby the collation some of them EC office in fact Greater Accra Fesano they eventually became a collation center for some of the constituencies. So I'm saying that on the day na year to abana when this is what basa aba na electoral commission say basa aba intelligence ni enkoleti ageno ha na ye ko regional office akoye na wa ma listen it's very interesting say omo peka say na omo nim because that year to aba collation center dey na na ye and to na basa na ba so how do you tell me say and this is what the baby will come on now. Man who say electoral commission, man say electoral commission say or Tamale. Now what collective result? I mean, look at it. So we just have to look at the issues as they are presented. But for me, yes, nobody can convince me that you can't say a number of benti yamfa collation no from Pandai to Tamale to Tamale no obi ante say if you call Ekoye and then you come and tell me that because it didn't go the whole election should be declared null and void. How it's mean
very well.
Your judges they need to be more careful, they need to be more fair, because they don't represent themselves. They represent the people of Ghana. Again, they must understand, say, Emra and the laws of Ghana, the judgments of our court, they are all there to guide them. Now, if you make such a decision, now, I am worried that our judges are getting to this level.
Yeah. The other thing will be, when push comes to shove, now say, are you confident in the chances of more candidate here, Honorable Yindam?
Honestly speaking, I don't even want to believe
okay.
Honorable Yindam is a very popular person. In fact, he lost the election one time and came back again. Okay? And the community no money pay. The Juma wa parliament wa ye esuani ebra no ho ansan rulu so akoba Juma ye esuani na come up to abamam o ko stand 100 times I know say he will win, but I don't want us to set that precedent in this country.
Okay,
because look minia enna ye ebnada nya ba ko ebnada foforo be saba ama ebnada foforo asaba ye be sa to aba okrom hedi ma ndc lusu na say ndc lusu na say MPP for to koye side we na fe no 1 year down the line yes oh OBIC declare the vacant if yes am control ba foforo a na koya na e bad. Look, sometimes ya na say go me no man na ba parliament me no be credit ko bo say John Darko you are next we see to go be wa be run and as you mo blast from me I mean sometimes you be who I na ya go there but
yes
the attention is being drawn to the fact oh now this can be done. The betting could declare any seat vacant just because anybody can just raise any flimsy issues. Now that was you should declare the whole election null and void. How do you declare election null and void? Just because at the collation time, we'll be seeing and then they are raising issue of natural justice. Now, natural justice, almost say it was school.
Lawyer John Darko, my yena say, Bibiania, ye best about be din komobio. Why?
I'll be here in this
Me patrol you, yen say that say. Or ye MP for Swami constituency and legal counsel to the minority in Ghana's parliament. And I'm saying no aiding komo. Unimunsu say and the demonstration be akoso on cry ha. Some Ghanaian citizens say free say office of the special prosecutor one was say office ni na yeguno. Na special prosecutor Kisiaje Benso no aban ehwema ne kope baby etna enti conveners of that demonstration no a man of God or an apostle joined by lawyer Martin Pebu ena ekabo mo yes a demonstrating apostle na ba be cancer wa enche mo bete nka ansa na no ma mini sa nkomo we emra by happy birthday to you Rita Osei we a branch manager was South Brim Rural Bank and wa kwetia a very good friend wishing you joy, good health and success today and always. I truly appreciate the wonderful person you are. Enjoy your special day. We Efi Francis Ajiman, on your manager, Vision Fund Ghana. Vision Fund Ghana. Going out to you, Rita Osei, branch manager, South Brim Rural Bank. Ewo Akwitia and on the way Abraying. Yeah, that's quite a number of your birthday dedications here. We say happy birthday to Nana of Broadcasting from your little sister to Reggie from Amadompe. I wish you long life and good health. Into Amadompe. And on the birthday wish we Nana our Broadcasting. Amadompe. Hey, ready. A deep Amadumpe. And from Dakoa 360, producers of Ahomka Hit Patch, Daniel Achampon Ewaha, and a Simon Akomensa, and so Ewa Ampany from Mamuna Kwaba. It's a saying. Good. Daniel, right? Fantastic. Inti Ahomka Hit Patch, dear for Obi I na Orti Dino for the first time. There.
Whether me that's me chia for I'm can hit patch painkiller.
Okay.
But make any ya assassin painkiller there now we painkiller ready ya the tarry.
Yeah, the tarry.
Ya plaster. Made in a plaster form.
Okay.
Yeah, the ginger oil, woodmot oil, and cinnamon oil. Essential oils now. Yeah, the plaster and ya
okay.
Or the tarry within 8 to 12 hours, a bit too yarena pain as if you may cast a bit too as because there were evidence of people are more useful pain or cocra or multi pain in you. When you're there, or if you are with your auditoria, now a beer, I saw useful. Let's say maybe now tibia woman a chronic. You need a specialist or better or some amount. Into no, so I'm a painkiller, a plaster battery. Now you able to say sciatic pain, sciatica. See a bapa obi obishini bia say me twice to me to me nante akamia to na de obu ye no man no coefficient so a omutumi kra no menstrual cramps pain it takes care of it, back pain, lumbar pain, bobo or jam ebia what twist there's a sprain you the why not the tarry and one on and any opioids bia any NSAIDs bia say bia because say bia ra opos na ekomoje my behaw there be a natural friends oils na yeah
a plaster no senior a crime and a fast year you ma we and say we apply the same
pacho sanya eti eni we are say na eti
okay
with the brown color and then the
white color
until we can peel this white one off. If you hope then there's a second white one
and so be
here for no to deep brown like deep chocolate
yeah
so how now the farm
no now the farm be
the whole no their farm the farm on a very dry surface we dry pepper we dry we are mensra
okay
yes also ebia in free and now you be how be pepper how now their farm make me stick it very well to send your minion the farm 8 to 12 hours it will take away if you are yes
ingredient men amode
ginger ewom woodworm oil ewom cinnamon ewom and other 9 essential oils are eka ho until the farmer within the first 5 minutes we better that heat sensation say eshisho na take away the pain
and we once a pain who feel every form of pain I will bet me the attire say obi o ha ye ka pain e bia ni ti eye ne ya ba bia ye ne moma ha no te say ha ye ne ya wo betime de atare o moma so
pasho moma de David say no case anohye no won say ye mpese bonya any problem with your ENT problem ear nose and throat problem But we will some time ago because or the tire you know when you're migraine but we don't advise that. They be because FDA mind that approval for that.
Say
Debbie okay. With baby baby I want to move on so yeah open skin with crew Mr. Untivantary Chrono and now private parts so yes because me kai sometime ago baby say ope bibi abema na Nike say Mr. Wa dey and we are almost friend for yaw keke yaw feel and osteoarthritis pain accompany osteoporosis pain accompany with it but or other medications doctor no
makobo bob ya mo bi atwa me ma me ho aswele metime the attire
no reduce inflammation so
okay
yeah one thing now confuse but ya na reduce inflammation
but we don't put the any way in it me
we don't put the specialist but procedure
yes
now want something to take care of your pain now you can use what me use
me na twist it me the
or not twist it
e be am kobobo be
am bet me attire sprain yeah bet me use yeah
that's fine enti ma me hwe yenim se pain relief ne pain killers the dose one system e dey na ma we different me pacho
but the man way difference on say there one marketing now offer a break it down every part of the body until be a service so utina ya na say offer the obenum na you osisi abekọ ho ekoye adwuma but way there it works specific at the localized area na pain one and the side effects are very minimal very minimal and yet said they are offer na about how your kidney be brain where you're very minimal. The only side effect are yatse obia or the family how you know sense so they bandage
fast
yes into my pressure near too much into ye now say unya bubbles be
process
no so far
the tare men fa bibia okay that's interesting say yeah pebia to he fa ne bi wo obi pebia to
Pacho Accra ha no Oko Palace Pharmacy ewo Dankwa Circle Renada ewo Kanshi Origin Chemist Shop bi ewo Accra bebia Oko Sap Health ubenye bi House of Drugs ewo La Paz ne Okanshi Tribe of Judah ewo Kaswa Pro Pharmacy ewo Pokwase Oko Kumasi a Colinac Heba Freddy Men's Heba Ozon's Chemist Danny Pharma omuna wo Ashtown ene Imbrom Jenai ewo Patase Saks Pharmacy shops bi ewo Kumasi bia ubenye bi Costa ewo Dumpampa so Alpha Duo shops bia PFA ewo Tafo Western Pharmacy ewo Bantama High Street ena Lancer ewo Kewo uko Cape Coast ubenye bi Obusi Cape Coast Pharmacy Jeff Heber ewo Mankesim Kingsway Pharmacy ewo Cape Coast uko Takrade Ebuakwa Nimdie Chanek omuna wo Takrade udu sunyani a Good Day Pharmacy Green Light Pharmacy Mose Diamond Pharmacy ewo Techima Obuasi ubenye bi wo Smart Heber Sewa Heber ewo Mampon Little George ewo Tema Wedama ewo Ashiama udu Eastern Regions a Gapson ubenye bi Owusko bi any hillside ewo Nkoko and a Volta region Mount Zion Verdi omuna omobi wo na Vrongo so ubenye bi wo Benson Pharmacy
that's fine we FDA agiato
yes you're documented
go through process
normal be bia ewiche
it is a me bibi me yare a me fe duro bi dada metimi ayusu
me pacho so we hypertensive na onum wedru
okay
oh you're diabetic onum wedru cause onum wedru
okay
we no onum o the tare to be bia betimi yusu
okay
ulcer ulcer no very very particular be free ulcer ulcer usuru that they be betimi yusu we onum o the tare keke just clean the place not that tare na no anon
yeah dro bia onum bia betimi
anon
na we yusu
yes
that's fine na mo numbers bia mo de betu dwa na obi person of frame on
0248 50 9003 0248 50 9003 and 0536 645 334 0536 645 334 and then numbers are free. In Chemubia will be a and I'm saying you 2 packs on the market.
Okay.
We a woman 2 and about a woman 10.
Okay.
Ning now be say ya tro a homka heat patch no so. Me say Okota insist say we be pack no say ya homka because be a papa penimu oti e radio so no call ye. Okọ mko yi different one. But na man no we number. Immediately I no free. And I'm near attendant on Cassa so only a home can hit part. So you man a man a cassa, I feel when you're correct.
And also a green
say,
which was a home can go so pain relieving heat patch. Was so green, very nicely branded into Ukwa, Ubi who packaging near Kama pa and very easy to use. What say, Anna watching Eddie Ephraim. But modern baby, new way of doing things, the innovation, no, very, very, very fantastic. And painkillers, I'll be no more cool. Then a chim any unya we are plaster or the tareho na a 2 year on us the amount kama we say Ghana here na we
look how
my idea the
product
my idea pa ain't ye bedam was in 30 seconds see numbers ni should be
0248 50 9003 0248 50 9003 and 0536 645 334 0536 645 334.
Kwekuchum wo UK o se mi musa me kwan obefa so anya bi wo UK.
Mpacho on friend man numbers because yetimi send bi ma UK Germany France, US, baby, Ufreya,
that's fine. Yeah. That's fine. Ain't Madam Wase, Yamin Shram, baby, any best heading come. Ain't from Dakwa 360, producers of a home hit patch, Daniel Champon, and a Simon a Com Mensa, and a Motewan, can Ekosiisen Sunni, a higher Sempa 94.7 FM, Medical Catch Remo say, and Osha demonstration at Akoso, say OSP. Idea Omanpenny and Shanasa Banshe na Omu Inguno na lawyer Martin Pebu and apostle Bakon and a boom a demonstration no ene mama yentie we mra apostle be cancer wa after this short break yene no ebedi enkomo efa won demonstration ne ho na afi yahwe atoa so stay with us and then so yene Ghana prisons service for be kasa na oma launch project be ewo prisons ye beba ba be di ho nkomo. It's a conversation you need to listen to ohwe services away man prison service, police service, fire service omu hia ye moa and we prison service project we ye bedi ho nkomo and then you get to know the details and then moa wonso betimi e de aboa won after the short break here ba sisi amontwen
Deep pepper perco.
Oribo! Ekosiisen. Assafuah FM. Ekosiisen. Assafuah FM. Ekosiisen. Assafuah 94.7. Asunyine tie. Oribo. Ekosiisen. Assafuah FM. Ekosiisen. Assafuah FM. Ekosiisen. Assafuah 94.7. Asunyine tie. Oribo. Ekosiisen. Assafuah Asempa FM Ekosiisen Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa 94.7 Asunyine tie Oribo Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa 94.7 Asunyine tie Oribo Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa 94.7 Asunyine tie Oribo Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa 94.7 Asunyine tie Oribo Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa 94.7 Asunyine tie Oribo Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa 94.7 Asunyine tie Oribo Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa 94.7 Asunyine tie Oribo Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa 94.7 Asunyine tie Oribo Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah 94.7 Asunyine tie. Oribo Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah 94.7 Asunyine tie. Oribo Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah 94.7 Asunyine tie. Oribo Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah 94.7 Asunyine tie. Oribo Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah 94.7 Asunyine tie. Oribo Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah 94.7 Asunyine tie. Oribo Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah 94.7 Asunyine tie. Oribo Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah 94.7 Asunyine tie. Oribo Ekosiisen Assafuah FM Ekosiisen Assafuah FM Ekosiisen Assafuah 94.7 Asunyine tie. Oribo Ekosiisen Assafuah FM Ekosiisen
Well, one thing I think in Mumu case, the standing out here, accommodation for officers, you know,
sir.
Because the Accra na ye Hokra the same. The Bay Police Hospital,
Cantonment.
Home posa dan here sisi when shada nko yes how. Enu po ya Accra mpo.
Enu po ya Accra no. Na obi nti nkomo ya ye ba be di e ba be address sa nneoma na ema wi.
For me can say we Legon ye call Akuse. Akuse VR4 clubhouse be Akuse.
Sir.
And very close to the clubhouse near Akuse prisons. And then we drew Akuse prisons. I wept. Akuse prison. Oh, it's terrible. Really, really terrible. Inti say mohu na mobe address it through this project there. Papa. And for more name the core mandate of the Ghana Prison Service. No, mo mandate ankasa then.
Your mandate ankasa no. Make me bubum be enai. The di kind and say and the friend safe custody.
Okay.
And they say near court. Ebu no say why bone na omra medi emre bi o prison no or ye de no buy nsem a ye mandate ye be hwe say obetena ye ho kopemra court de ama no nti eno na ye safe custody na emra ote ye ho no amra san hye say e was say ye pay close attention to no welfare say the obedie baby obeda na ayarehwemu ne ho no ba say ni nyina no e ka ye mandate ho a ye eni ti oba prison your medical doctors your public health practitioners, your
prison officers.
Prison officers.
Okay.
Yes, all the professionals are there. Obia play the role. Send at the end, inmate welfare, you bet me. And at the tosso reformation and then rehabilitation. If any parkour be no why be na ankoyi, and you don't buy prison. And into Emra has a prison at the Abano, Yadanabano, you bet me I am pensing mu, then ankoyi and one abrabum, then Tikra and a man by prison. Na yahwe ape anodru asama no na anodru ise bia nya pills ayenom eye programs a ye digu ho ntitie bia ye de be fam se na be ya be ma obenya adwen sakra na emre no du na oba obi onme ene wo ebetena se wasomdwemu sa
and basically mo mandate na nkasa eno no that's good and this whole thing prisons 360 no a project bia na eden na de bae.
You know, over the years, within the Ghanaian population, we have Ghana for my I'm from certain prison.
Okay.
I probably say prison here, baby. Will be the one in here to one, not to say, and as hard also no, almost hard also every prison officers and the whole prison institution. Say the initial, the answer happen for so. And one the Bakunum restaurant, now there is more to it. Sasa na mekashire wono. Nti I don't think prisons 360 no address it. Nti think prisons 360 say obia wo role bi so play e wo prisons. Na ne di kan say you be prison as a place of reformation, not a place of warehousing convicted individuals. No, a place of reformation. It's out of that reformation, you betimi I Ghana anya no ntoma pefra. If you say obi adwuma ye nyina, the end result is public safety.
That's true.
Sana be ya mene wo ye benya yasumdwe e de atena. And na de toso mienu prison institution no so no ye onwuma bi aye ya foster national development.
Okay.
Aside public safety no any ebi ne agricultural activities ayeye ebi ne inmate vocational skills industrialization ayeye and you think prisons 360 no e wo fapem ba ko enan enum
Okay.
They did kind welfare enhancement. Yeah, say improve the welfare of officers, no. So and inmate, no. If the officer no say na subu nyuna, inmate na subu nyuna, and I want to be na sada jo the better inmate, no. And the welfare aspect, no, address both. Now, make a big crave, okay, overcrowding.
Sure.
As part of welfare package, you know, NSC benya purpose-built prison facilities for inmates. Akuse ya wokan. Akuse enye purpose-built. Yensi akuse say as a prisoner yensi for reformation rehabilitation. There be. And Emma say ye operate from that facility now. Limitian. Ewo omo bi aye betimi aye.
Okay.
And think prison 360 ebe address it is calling for more purpose-built prison facilities. So
a typical purpose-built prison facility.
The Church of Pentecost is ACC.
Okay.
Yes, Okwansa say it's a purpose-built prison facility.
Okay.
Into Okwansa almost here with school or your workshops or how imitations and juma and then nyoma bibri. Into I don't know, the prison mindset. NSC. Until you make provision for.
They are converted dying into a prison.
Exactly. So ubi a jana dying be a factory be na the ama prison for say yenfa. And no until no na fapping back wire here. And maka inmate there. My menka officers welfare and any accommodation ya oka me. They say the Director General like I say officers also deserve to live in very comfortable accommodation because if the well-being of the officer is not assured, it will never reflect in the well-being of the inmate.
It's true.
And until you share inmates no near share officer no. Yes, send a bear neoma ebekoye. Now
the rooms say ya you hune de enye o.
And the
rooms now I was all the fridge be see abonten no enkoye.
Obi en no na fridge kra need see abonten kwala no do so e. And until we na eya de a your Director General waso ho daye say e wo so ohwe na o address those issues. Obi o bebre na minim se brebe ban ho kwan ya na pillar number 2 agric mechanization.
Okay.
Agric mechanization is obi unu say prisons ya fapen ba ko kuayo. Yes na kuayo ya obi
more farms ne bi that
ye wo farms wo ho ye wo land and sase wo farms wo ho but the edi nya ba ko ne say ye de ho ne ye say so abefo akodu ba bi technology abibi ye bi the technology aman e simple. Nti the think prison system can say prisons here was ahode na say betimi ayamo. Nti adenti na yam with modern agricultural equipment. So na be betimi am back on large scale farming. Na yetimi di ahwe ye ho am e bi kura aka Ghana man nyinara.
Yeah. But me say my jump onto the Feed Ghana initiative from government.
Exactly.
Okay. And the no would just advance Juma Moody that na me no akosro, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
It is more farms are like ye ba ho ye be say mo dua nyoma aso kama.
Obi your farms be bree.
Really?
Your farms be bree.
Like munya aduane wo ho de man inmates no.
Na obi wo abusa ho tama na feeding rate near 180 pesos no. Na ye de hwe inmate no. Until now your farms no and na support yen within no even 5 cedis impo farms no still support it. If you say me no credit feeding project you cry Ekosiisen for schools when say the edema mo cry chain
prison
yes once no and until ade your farms no eboa yen ye pa and the Director General wabayi Mrs. Patience Bafo Esquire say yetimi shemu kena expand your agric activities, not only crop production, but animal, livestock, and aquaculture. Obi, you say fish ponds.
Oh, prisons.
Yeah, fish ponds be James Camp. Yanam catfish, tilapia, nina bi.
Inmates never tilapia.
Na Obi, and come idea some jump kakra. And ye can't tilapia no kon. Ye Director General ba obi hu say inmate feeding no a problem. Until or the initiative be by. I know so cutting prisons special initiative. And no offend the Director General's kitchen, DJ's kitchen. And then they say, or catch OIC bia. Say OIC bia mo money so be backyard garden. No what me anya mfie nkokɔ sana be ya ode sa backyard garden tools ne mako ne ntorwa na obenya fi the feature no ode be ka inmates aduane no ho na ama aduane no ahode no ama ne muso
OIC ne ye ade
OIC ne officer in charge.
Okay.
Yes, the commander of the prison.
Yes.
Yes.
Also nya backyard
garden ene mfie nkokoyi na say mfie nkokoyi omo na ho didi say so no ye fie mu yi omunyini a ye imeti aduane a ye be che ba ko mienu bi na ye de aka ho say da be ya aduane betimi ama ne mu so na ho den I mean the nutritional component no be efrimre a odesa project ba yi den sakrae bebri na aba prisons ho odin sakrae bebri na aba prisons ho na eno no e wo under special initiative na me pesa me confuse ye tie for
okay to me production team na nya pictures we me ba so mo wani so na hwe we come on where a project bear?
Yes, where yeah poultry project.
Prisons poultry project.
Yeah, prisons poultry project. I want some. We want some.
It in Coco we no omonyan ton anase prisoners na mukuma mudi.
Okay, when you a special project a kind general agric
project.
Yes, but the this kitchen no and you as in Fion Coco.
I know they're the same field.
Same Fion Coco. Omuna nam ho ne ade omunyini na yebetimi ediomo ye nkwan na yi ya
nkokon keten nkoko ibio
obi nkokon keten project na ka ye initiative na ye no obansa wo se ya si ebu bebre ye nkokon keten project ya sha se den in addition to already no so you see about facility betimi take about 5,000 beds.
Oh wow.
Yes, at a go.
That's for
Insawamun ko make a project here replicating almost prisons ni biara sena be ya
we so ya cabbage na
we ya cabbage
we so modia
we province farm ni bi no yes we ya James Camp Accra ya Accra ya wow, yes that's the question is Accra ya na we dia and of course am kromo the rural areas now we say we are doing much more than what is it ma dey can say you nya modern equipment ni implement na ye be the chain
we na manpower
we na manpower we na manpower nti eno na your director general say with this thing prison 360 no ye person strategically no wo mo betimi aboa na ye partner wo ba be partner yen na yetimi enhance near so that the prison system or the correctional system no ebetimi afa ntoma pefra sir
wow that's really cool it say utebia what to say prisons for farms some way na open evidence abra YouTube your live stream na bra be pictures these are really be way as a bro right
we bro
it way they hand funny
we Ashanti region. Yeah, facilities no back on.
Okay. And Ghana, you prisons are hold back saying. Prisons back saying.
Say prisons baby are your inmate wo ho. O me back 47.
47.
Yeah, 47.
The whole Ghana.
The whole Ghana. Back 47. Sir 47 your categories. E be a maximum. E be a medium. And the aka your local prisons and your agric stations. Open camps are ni omu ye nyina ye kuayo.
And also inmates ni be ne go ho.
And also inmates na wo ho.
Sir. No mo that farms ho.
No prisons
na. Keep your farm and mo de omo ko.
Yeah, prisons na kasa ben farm no.
Oh, okay.
Omodwuma omu dia na say
any
farming no. Omo ye.
But that's cool. And that's mo afuo pa be we so.
Yes. We crowd that na. Yeah, yes, man muso.
Oh, that's nice. One prison I mean who Hiawa.
Yes,
Hiawa more prison.
Your prison with Hiawa can prison.
Yeah. But in Sawam medium security.
In Sawam medium security.
That's almost a 5-star in prisons, you know.
Yes.
I got the prison for in a 5-star hotel.
Yes, if you say and Ghana the most popular prison.
Oh, it's only popular, not in terms of
in terms
the
of
facilities.
In terms of facilities, no. So no. It matches up to that level. In terms of classification, the security arrangement more tight than in some.
And the maximum security.
Exactly.
And
they were uncafo.
And I've heard about that.
Yes.
As a honey top notch.
The security very tight.
And a facility wise, BBI is solid. More than in some.
More than it.
Security they are tired of the hardened criminals.
It's per security level, so no. Meaning say profiling image, no. Now the risk level I
have to visit Ankafo.
Exactly.
When
the Belgian was pass some nights.
Yeah, so in say think prisons 360 no after na mobile launch it, right?
Enya mene pa ochina
launch
and the main launch but launch in the a 1 week program.
Okay.
I shall say enra.
Okay.
Enra no we are charging any members of directory almost sensitize officers about the initiative and near and the FAPEM. And next ye ko flute. Yeah, be say for circle hey if musana be ya better na die amamanfo hu say near Ekosuni na enyam ne pa ochina and ochina no na the main lunch ye no prison headquarters enim ho a na no so open akonya we invite obi abetimi obi na as lunch no koso no na ye exhibition so enti nioma ya wa kirikiri oba be hu ne ya chance ampo onu say won preko wo ho yes ye won tini nyina will be put on display
for beton bi ana
obi wo the brass obi bi ato aye be something out I will put it on display now we yet you know so no as part of prison 360 pillars no you on your friend industrialization and they say image no ba prisons are yetro insanu adwuma yes metal works fabrics yetro carpentry yetro nti eno no and our industrialized aspects na industrialization is to say that agent so opeso omomu so na or building industrial hub
for the prisons
industrial hub no e be play two dual role and they say you be use the training image no for their skill acquisition and at the same time as we are training them no you better use in producing for the in Nyoma for the Ghanaian market. Yes.
That's really cool.
So Oti and check President Krama Yakunya say about 30% of all school uniforms should be soon near Pam. So also no obeka say school
capacity now mo de be pam.
Anything na yekasa say because they say oba who say yes the zeal is there be there but with a little support
with more
modern equipment you bet me more we can meet those capacity that's demand and more
sewing machines
e be metal works no e bet me akonanim ne hu kon but see those modern machines are we can even meet the demand that is coming yes you be meet even beyond yes
now we kase your prisons be bre purpose built
sir
in the affair na mo hwe se mo benya prisons purpose built more what it means they say rehabilitation of prisoners na ya na enche den dimo papa in the as part of sa think 360 prisons we and then a more year in that regard to make sure say about reformation and rehabilitation of inmates a bit me I top notch.
Yes, and then they say the kind data at the modern trends in corrections last year you're training a lot of officers in risk assessment and modern rehabilitation procedures. Now in addition to that and inside me catch about agric mechanization and I was catch about industrialization. And into industrialization, of course, more modern equipment maybe you see into no image no ever acquire skill no send you use modern equipment in producing say coats, in producing shoes, in metal works. Into all yes I na all producer so na all young. Into obefi prison not already acquire those skills. Into it aligns our reformation and rehabilitation with modern needs.
Okay.
Enquire the traditional carpentry saw any plane and but this time they are going to be taught how to use modern sophisticated equipment. Senabea omoba outer ombetimi match up with advancement akoso within the workspace outside. Yes, and see this is the idea of the Think Prisons 360. Now, why 360? Think 360 because we feel say Obi Biara have a role to play. Obi, you have a role to play. Your media personality. The bigger role you can play for us is to make us known to your audience. The audience should understand the prison system. So it is by understanding that they will know how they can come in to partner us.
As far as this project is concerned, more expectations of the general public and then I'm going to say yes, it is a Ghana EBA. How can we make this project work? Ghana for ATU.
The prison aspect of it. But more they say obe promote prisons, corrections in whatever you do. To say example, I'm a market woman now odele in agricultural producer. Can you prioritize buying from prisons?
Okay.
Yeah. So we school now who produce furniture and that
can me aba prisons and
but in the long term, what we are also looking at in the long term, they say, can we also the entrepreneur consider employing ex-convicts who have acquired, who have been trained?
Yes. Reform
come because it is one of the things that affected the whole criminal justice system. And this every individual in Ghana has a role to play. Prisons, you produce in campus mineral water. James Camp Hay. Can you prioritize buying it for your programs? Or your program like bottled water. You prioritize campus mineral water. Yes. Nti ubetumi prioritize okay me person me support prisons.
Intermediate means you na meto
prisons. Now obi wasa we say me shatade kama. Yes. Your project be so are rolling out in terms of support. So obi o ha ontimi ansi prison my obi ntimi meto neoma ye produce and I am a partner in a way, but you can also contribute something to what we call the Prisons Improvement and Sustainability Development PESWA Fund.
Okay, PESWA Fund.
Yeah, fairly PESPES.
Okay.
Into a short code be Director General and in penny for Eddie Atuja, the Minister for the Interior. So Eddie and they attayetri say you bet me ruling it out. I'm a Ghana ni biara. Obia bet me contribute to Bibi Kakra be one CD a month.
1 CD a month.
Yes, at least 1 CD. But ebeboa but obeti wa beti me go be younger you know why but at least 1 CD a month from every million Ghanaian say oh yes and also obeti me aboa ebeti me ama yenya resources a ebeti me the aboa if you say prison see obi yenyina sabe de bia me asem bia me kan nyame na adi afofie and na yetete ha say ye bia ye ni boneda. Yes, assuming say ofifie ba obi say man dropping man left o de nipa ko be fi ho aba na nipa ko say bi o nipa ko ne nkwa free nsem o ka mo. How do you explain that?
No saying when you ba ho so na bia wa remand 3 weeks bia ba
exactly and nti ye nyina ye nka ho de emra together ye nka ho de mum ne hwese na be betime CC prisons na yetimi reform union no ma e wo ho de bia Director General wasem bi o kan so we never know who our next guest is ye nim the next person obeba ebetimi aye me ebetimi aye obi a yes
me pa short code ne e den so obetimi asiso amame
yo short code no eno ne
okay star 972 star 1 star 3100 hash. Ain't a short code maybe with time you benya a shorter version, but for now no star 972 star 1 star 3100 hash. Into Uber short code and you follow the prompt. It was a wutria bibia ubenya bia, but at least and was say less than 1 city, at least 1 Ghana city and above. Kakranka every month be out me prisons kakra ebeboa papa in the mama yenina yen shannon so ni intimi emwa. I think there's a fantastic initiative. Kudos to more prisons Director General and Director General of the Ghana Prisons Service and the board. Say you form a board, no? Prisons Council. Okay. Oh my dear, I think this is a fantastic initiative. Yeah, I'm also more and more supported. We wish you a very good week because this week the think prisons 360 activities and throughout the week and the floats now because Ochana is the main launch. Prisons headquarters a war cantonment, right? Police hospital in China kama let's push them now omuntimi inwie prekone bibia enye kama ye bedase why
na obi ade ba kwa mpese mekaka say exhibition no no enye ochena nko a
okay
throughout until ye be end Friday
okay
na ye to nsa afre schools
yes
so form students no emra no omomra mehwe because you students eba
yes I do my fantasy in terms of crime. Offenses I between the mobile prison and they said about me I stay away from offenses as a way as a little corporate social responsibility for them. Yes.
And that's beautiful. Why in Okwachi Director General my why fantastic. Ekosiisen high Asempa 94.7 FM yentie we Emra ba yene Apostle Lincoln Edin Komo or organizer of the demonstration against the special prosecutor. After this short break yene nibedin Komo. Stay here.
Electrical appliance bane our part of say your mobile phones with say Nokia, Samsung, Infinix, any phones are smart TVs, air conditioners, chest freezer, double decker, tabletop fridges, and a washing machine, microwaves, blenders, CCTV camera, any call Franco electrical appliances, durable and very energy efficient. What sounds what it bonus so Gura branch beer benwo Nekoji electrical appliances papa nani buofu every Franco anafre 0246 422 338 and 0555 939311 and www.francotrading.com. Now to add your online ubetmenya up to 40% discount. Electrical appliances papa ifi eye bakope eye Franco. One expert, couldn't be a formula. Sagroni Sasia, only for Baina, we are Bajemba, and now we Kukutuni, and now we are Kunindini. That's for Homa or Big Biara. It's you wedding. Go onexpert.com.gh website and an app also. More promo code 25BETG. Then up 300% boost. A copy 5,500 cities. Gambling way true. Inti Chanwashe Yemu. And Yamawa won't dim fear doom watch. Gaming Commission, Ajin Kratwe Yatum.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to the luckiestafrica.com, hit community ticket, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's smarts we love. Or your community go win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together, because luck is every.
Assafuah from the Atuma FM. Your Ghanaian Premier League coverage in the Jayo. The headquarters of Ghana Sport. Assafuah 94.7 FM. And our #1 radio station at 106.3 FM. And post-match analysis, the interview, live commentary. Sepania Krato from what? Hana Obatino. Assafuah from the Atuma FM. Each match day. Ghanaian Premier League live on Atuma FM near Assafuah FM. Hashtag GPL on Atuma FM. Hashtag GPL on Assafuah FM. Premier League is back again.
Hello.
Hello, it's a
Boko.
Okay.
Try, hold on, my main checking message in bra. Yeah, Medi. ABC game. We got 1,000 Ghana. Me let us do about and Medi 5,000 Ghana cedis. Dial *262#. Selected 3 letters BR to say KBW and I say WIN. Na say boba bano. Na say wapani bibwa. What disika? Se nina bombo dia. What disika kesi ekra? Game radio. There is no loser because Utrano wendi kra 10% cashback. Yeti wadi ebama. Here's what happened to me. Girl, kra machini. Obi trade diska kra bobu sudre. ABC game. Aye easy to say ABC. And kratwe NLA Ajiatu. What characters platform also.
Se bononsia kwesi na nkrompa emu anopa bia. Edwoda kwesi fieda. Aso nyina tie station baako tie program baako. Ewa Sempe FM so. Eye the ultimate sports show. The ultimate sports show. Bia fagu kensie ho. Ewo fie. Eni amanone. Sa obetia timu nchiremu yia. This is the show. Big interview bia. Story kesie bia. Ehana obetini wesanse. Eye the biggest sports show in Ghana.
Dr. is our coach. People to all of a sudden talk about the future of a coach that has qualified you to the Mundial. I mean, we are kidding in this country. Ghana for DNF. What goes into our but DNF? There's no player in this Ghana football sacrificing. In the history of the Black Stars, I don't see any player. When you talk about sacrifices, I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you have to just move on with your life.
Mohamuka, and I believe the headquarters of sports.
The ultimate sports show.
Abusha me dinde obin kwaku Andy Dodora Femi Papa Maestro the Supremo. Me na me di dwumadie ho chiame. Se metina makonya kese enu mu a. Bia nsem no wo bia. Me ne mabadwafo Domasuko Kano said ye tie. Eye Juada Kopim Fiada 6 to 9:30 a.m.
Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa FM Ekosiisen Asempa 94.7 Asunyine tie
94.7 Asempa FM Suni Ekosiisen dwumedie no asugu so a utie no ma ye na asene ye mamu nyina akwaba emfa momra Asempa 94.7 FM ere ma yenhwe na yento aso eni enkomo enensem egu apono so no edoso and would have to deal with all of them but unim say last academic year asoman ye rolling out a new curriculum. It was senior high schools that were Ghana henyinemu. A new curriculum. This new curriculum no a boa critical thinking. And ema additionally no the learner a puti learner no at the center of teaching and learning. In the nipa osua the school ni no ono na bibia rekoso school ho bi e fa ne ho. You understand? And aside the emphasis eto projecting appropriate Ghanaian values. In Tianyasa ye chere nkola na de keke. Ye make sure say nioma Ghana ye gidi. Say we die say we Ghana ni nioma we ni we na wasa we no. E wo curriculum we mu kese pa. The curriculum also embraces learners with special educational needs and disabilities. And curriculum we no in chawo bi enya a very inclusive curriculum yenuanomu a won edi dem bibinti ene ade na ehwe eka wonyina ede ebem and it makes provisions for them in this way so no one is left behind. Schools now have an internal assessment for learners on real life application of ideas through research, group work, and more so they don't only focus on final exams. Into way no curriculum when enya babadie curriculum say di baba na kwatro exam na pass na no ano na dabi he say asesa nneomem emphasis na ba say mo beye group work adesuafo mbeka mo ho abom we mentiase na wonu akyerew ono nso nti bibia ase na nso wakyere no na mo sua de nkakra ye focus on research ye make sure say we no enkoye school awo kwa eye babadie na de akwatro exam uwia na wo wura fi bibia. Also a student transcript system has been introduced, which learners should use when they seek to gain admission into any tertiary institution, and it serves as additional evidence of their classroom performance. And we know student transcript we here apply for school or the certificate in there be or transcript and in system fofora ye rolling out ye ehon on sabe kan transcript or apply for school bia now the transcript na certificate na etimi aboa for credibility. WAEC provides monitoring to ensure standard practices across schools and credibility of the student transcript. Ghana's new future: learn today, lead tomorrow. This advert is brought to you by the Ministry of Education, NACA, and the Ghana Education Service. Omona aboyen say yemfa we emremo. And a new herbal hospital we won cry ha powerful. Aya Herbal Hospital. Say okohwa the premier herbal healthcare hospital in Ghana. Now, they specialize in the treatment, management, and prevention of a wide range of health conditions, even stroke, diabetes, hypertension, liver problem, kidney problem, cancer, heart diseases, respiratory disorders, infertility, and many more. Aya Herbal Hospital combines advanced herbal science with traditional healing wisdom to deliver treatment for lifestyle diseases, chronic illnesses, immune support, fertility and reproductive health, detoxification, and total body wellness using safe, proven, and professionally administered herbal medicine. It is step into a serene professional environment where your health is treated with precision, care, and integrity. Aya Herbal Hospital is located at Roofing Tiles Junction and Kwabenya ACP. Fraying 0546 100 100 0546 100 100. Aya Herbal Hospital, healing the world. Ma mema Apostle Akwaba na afi yede nkomo no ahyehye so na afi wotimi akwakotoa na dwuma so Apostle Akwaba etesen
Yesu adom na wo so
adom bibia ye boko
obi a Ghana done is for the God and country. So it's like what can you do? A tax Paul can say necessity is laid upon me to preach the message.
To preach the gospel.
So necessity is laid upon for me to defend Ghana, to worship God, defend or speak into our nation. Things that are not right should be corrected. No personal attack or no personal whatever, but the office needs to be protected. The office needs to be, people in the office have to be scrutinized, have to be criticized, have to be put into a shape whereby they can really do the job well. It's all about Ghana. It's not about any political party or whatever, but it's about Ghana, the well-being of the nation. That's what I'm seeking for.
Okay. In the end, demonstration I organize, it can demonstration.
Say that's not
Apostle for what you record demonstration.
Oh, sir, you have to identify yourself with whatever you do. That is your office, and so they must know your office and where you are coming from. So that one is not any problem. But I wear the same gown, the red one to NDC demonstration.
I know that more opposition.
That more opposition.
I remember. And for more no over YouTube, your live stream now, who any demonstration no anyhow and is here. But Apostle, when
now worship,
and now we worship. Ukra mic no.
Yeah, now we worship, now we praise.
Now we praises. And I'm more than
90. It was listen, let me tell you what I prayed about it. And the Lord said, when you are going, lift worship and praise. Yes, I heard the voice. When I look at people talking, I just look at them and laugh.
They don't know what
it's like who just get up and do things. I heard it. It's because you are dealing with a principality. You are dealing with a spirit that rules the nation. So don't just go like that. Don't go like that. Don't go raw. So it was Mabaka.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because we have to get all the instruments in the vehicle. Track him.
Yeah.
Then and the instruments also is on the track.
Yeah.
So whilst we played,
and
I'm doing the worship and we praise. I sang from Circle to Jubilee House.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's how far Monante.
Yeah.
From a Brassport to Jubilee House.
To Jubilee House on a ring road Nima, Akwaje.
Yes.
Then we turn
more branches.
That's right.
Call Jubilee House. But really, I mean, what's the reason for demonstration? We know now. And then they see when so.
The same is about this OSP thing.
Office of the Special Prosecutor.
Hey, I'm say, but the first time night, you know, I had a problem with it because that time also, you know, we have when you do demonstration against him, one share, dance one.
Under MPP.
Yes, it's me. I had a problem with it, so I asked one judge, "What is this office of
the Special Prosecutor?"
And then the judge, you know, I don't want to mention his name. The judge and they say, "Oh, it's just to fast track prosecution." So one way or the other, just for them to be that independent, whereby there will not be any influence. Yes. So really, then I kept quiet. You know, then I got a turn and they said, "Oh," but then I asked him, "This is the work of Yoko," because Article 88 of the Constitution talks about the powers the Attorney General has. So what is he going to do? Even if he's prosecuted, Attorney General can enter non-prosecutor. So what at all is this office for? Well, they establish it. They use Matamidu. Matamidu also realized that the office, whatever, and look at allocation, budget allocation that goes there.
To the office.
Yes. It's too much. Yoko is there. Empower Yoko to work. All the security personnel, whatever, agencies, they are there. And you don't do that and you form OSP. Oh, you see, when I talk, they said, you don't like Akufa. Then I don't like it. But Papa, 1 year. I don't know whether you have your selfish political interest, but selfish, I have a problem with it.
Yeah, but this is, and the only counter argument to what you just said, they said, this is a creation of law, and your officer, through a fiat, and a creative office of the Special Prosecutor. Of course, he was the vision bearer, but a creation of law in the sense, echo through Parliament. So, open bills are echo Parliament, enya support across the aisle, a OSP bill. No? In fact, the records in Parliament show say, Omua making the most contributions into crafting what came to be the OSP Mrano. Minority for then, a crossing majority for no. It is that broad-based support. It may be erroneous to say it goes beyond him.
Yes, you know what? You may have a vision,
okay,
or you may have a whether a vision or a passion for something,
yes,
or intention. If you don't tender it to Parliament, nobody knows.
Sure.
And if really you want to do that, I believe there was a consultation within his corridors.
Yes.
Then he presented
it.
That's right. Parliament. Now, these politicians, they know how to maneuver their way out. You are in opposition. They know how to maneuver. You understand? But I personally, I think politicians are not helping Ghanaians. Look, okay, you passing this law or you passing whatever that you establish this institution. Can you tell me single person that they've been able to prosecute? You will come successfully. You always take people to court, charges. He keeps on changing charges. Watch this. It's like you go to the Galamsey site. No, boys for the job. No. So hey, I'm working. Meanwhile, the kingpins are there. That is what can OSP is doing.
Yeah.
You see, he will just come. Hey, any case he will just rush bang. When he step in, all the security agencies will stop because we're stepping in. Then you'll be doing all your things. You listen. Once I may throw something about demonstrating a bad faith. Which I mean petition. Oh, be so awkward. Listen to me. Ghana in Nimno. Parliament stand dissolve
on the midnight of 6th January. Yes.
Thank you. Now it means no president again. What I say, I didn't quite who you say even that 7th December no crap no. It's just a caretaker. That president then is a caretaker. This
7th December year 12.
And that's the way I'm just that's my layman. Okay. So, because the person is standing for what do you call it? A contesting for an election.
Yes.
That means that he's no more a president anymore. The 4 years is over. You see where I'm coming from?
4 years never soon. The 7th of January when swearing in is done.
Okay,
That's
you.
where 4 years.
Okay, thank you for
in the Assad December 7th, no, he is still commander in chief.
Okay, thank you for your. Now, so also in the panel me, I just want to base on this. Also in the panel and you saw him leaving, but you could not do anything about it. You own Ghanaians' allegiance. You don't own whoever put you there. Sometimes you own your, but you don't own much allegiance to him than Ghanaians. Yeah. You didn't come out to say what I'm trying my best to arrest or to intercept Oforiatta. Why don't you host a press conference? You didn't, and you watch him to leave. Meanwhile, you knew that this man has caused Ghanaians whatever, which need to be investigated. What's this? Listen. Now you watch him going. In fact, sometimes I watch these lawyers and I ask myself questions that a whole lawyer and you've disgraced yourself this way. A whole lawyer. Look at what a whole lawyer. Listen, that interview that he had with KSM, he displays his ignorance straight.
That may not be fair, especially when you don't know what he knows. No, and if you say, oh, you're ignorant, you are not a lawyer. He is a lawyer.
That's what I'm saying. That's not me.
Because on him say on top point we raised earlier, no, the OSP officer responded. Say at the time I woke say on him say, your friend say, can Oforiatta I was on a press conference, and they almost said, "So press conference." I must say, "OSP Casadodo." Why press conference?
It doesn't matter. So you do it. So you do it to prove a point. Don't listen to people. You do it to prove a point. Listen to me. Whether you are talking too much or no, you are doing your job. Do the press conference. Achina, so be a viewer. Then I did a press conference on this date, prompting you people that this man is leaving.
But you know when the man left Ghana. No, who said the person who speaks for the OSP was on News File this Saturday, Sameda lawyer, and all these issues that we raised, were man a response to, including the fact that Papa called during the transition period, and now what permission from the highest office of the land, which is the presidency. Say, what could the OSP have done?
Do you know, sir? You don't add sentiment to the law. Do you know that?
Yes.
Now, the law is such a way. Me, a lawyer, but sometimes I read most of the things just for me to put in my pocket for defense.
Sure.
You don't add sentiment to the law.
Okay.
Now, if the person per health grounds, you may permit the person. You understand? To go. Per health grounds.
Yes.
But you see, if the person has issue, related corruption issues, you will not go to a jurisdiction that you cannot find him, or how difficult for you to find him. You will permit the person to go to where a jurisdiction where, but if you want him, you can go there and find him.
Yeah.
But here, that's the case. The person has gone to a different jurisdiction where it's very difficult for you to do extradition. Extradition is not an easy thing because he will contest a court.
Yes.
Yes, he's not will come. So, to me, I see that the man is not coming today, it's not coming tomorrow. What's this? I'm telling you, unless maybe you use anyway. But if it's by law, he will also go to court. He will contest it. Extradition is not an easy thing. Not very man. Somebody said he has an investment there. So even the president there will be a little bit skeptical because, hey, the person has an investment here. Why should we allow him to go? Why should we expose him? Why should we do this? Do you understand? They will think about, any businessman thinks about investment, any investor thinks about money, thinks about profit, think about whatever you do. So they will think that all these things they'll factor all these things before they say, okay, FBI or whatever, come and arrest him, whatever, or Interpol, whatever. I am telling you that this is going to be a very difficult. That's what I said then. My brother, you've caused Ghanaians this, so why are you there?
Are you saying, sir, OSP no and okay, is it Kisia Jeben na mose onko? And I say office na mose
yes, me say Kisia Jeben should go number one. The office should be dissolved or be reformed.
Either we dissolve it and I say
we reform, restructure
the
office. Because you see, when I spoke to some lawyers, they said, well, the OSP sometimes matters because it's like division of labor. They can also do their job here. Your also can do the to make it well. So yes, I realize that it makes sense. Either they dissolve it or reform it and strengthen it.
But because
it should go.
But how do you possibly say, sir, Kisi Mko based on just Oforiata issue we penti?
Okay.
How about all the other things are office? No,
that's why I asked you that. Has it complete? Has it been able to?
Yeah, but on the assembly quarter, a free on the bosom.
Do you know? Now with the let me give you one charge.
Yes.
Mustafa Hamid.
Yes, Mustafa.
He keeps on changing charge sheet. Charge sheet.
Yes, the charge sheet. He keeps on amending the charge sheet.
Okay, yes, amend.
Yes.
You know what? Let me tell you something. Kisi is a criminal lawyer.
Yes.
Every lawyer is a smart person. Lawyers will not, no lawyer will just allow you. They know how to maneuver their way. So that one, they are good in that thing. Well, as a citizen, as an apostle, and also a citizen of this nation, this is my petition. You are not impressed about the Juma Waye so That's far. Right. That is my kind of opinion. In fact, I am not impressed. So if the president wants to keep him there, fine. If he doesn't, this is my petition to you. But bear in mind that Mr. President, so be sumufidia one day be count. Yeah, who did what say? Oh, yeah, Juma won. Yeah, who the Ekosiisen. But people that sit back, they will say no. So obi, so one tia, futu, obi fidi be me you. A bit me you. Me dey no some of us though you say sika no find dey baby tia.
Baba, one thing so they say because Ghanaians are follow politics, a follow news. Saw you and what you stood for time and NDC opposition. You were one of the few men of God that you were public with your declaration of support for John Mahama. And your secret.
Yes, sir.
If you take on this course and there, people will say you are only politically for the political system. You see, because politicians MPEC by Yemfa will be our software there or be
yes, somebody asked him that question. And I said, how can man demonstration be motivated by a political party or a politician?
Because you support the party.
Yes, the fact that I support the party, I believe in aura. Because in our campaign, we made mention of fighting corruption.
Yes.
So I am creating an awareness. Your Excellency, you say you fight corruption. I'm creating awareness to you. The whole thing is not about where no political party or no politicians has given me a dime. Obi, if I tell you how I organized this and the frustration I went through, it got the time. Philip even told the apostle, let's trust him. I said, no. Hey, no. Your confidence has to be strong enough. No, the enemy is after your confidence, not your money. The moment you lose confidence, that is the end of you. Your confidence is your strength. So let's fight. Hey, Yenko, me say, I have to go and talk to some people. That sound guy in the cars, some patrol, but then we will be maybe I meet you. You understand? For me to convince, especially yesterday, and now, I know. Me say, up to now, because we have to convince this guy. So after because 1,000 cities, 1,000 they're calling for. The sound alone, the car, the truck. Hey, now I have to convince these people. Me pamucho. I have to do this. And politically, no politician has given me money. Now me fighting for I've lost my. I told you I lost my where I do the church.
Yeah, okay.
So I do it my house there.
Oh yeah, I sorry we feel.
I'm fear now.
Because now we are sorry here fan. Now we're here.
Now I was buyard.
And you've lost the land.
Yes. That land belongs to Obia. The SMP say Obi Miwi Intino. Now you talk. It's a chair. Say me MPP Miwi Intino. All this gaga say
we have a pass ourselves. I mean, I jeff you.
And they move sorry down. Yes, sir.
I saw in the need.
Now it's Apostolic Mantle Worship Center.
Apostolic Mantle Worship Center. And you see, you have to do your service. Or members ninja wechidi.
Oh, baby ajay wechidi.
Baby ajay wechidi.
Oh, baby, you see, apostle. You know, it's at Kaswa there, but SCC. So it's like, oh, apostle, the place is far. Apostle, the traffic. You know, people giving you excuses upon excuses.
And the price you've paid for supporting JM and the
yes, but man can't want him. That's the price. There was one member that told me that apostle, do you know you are the cause of all your problems? Yes. She told me, she sat me down. You know, she's a good member. She sat me, apostle, sit down. I want to talk to you. Do you know you're the cause of all this problem? I say, why? I said, yes. You're the cause of all this problem. You told everybody has kept quiet. You asked for you. You said, no. I said, no. You don't understand. Then I told them, no. All men of God are quiet on John Mahama. Everybody is insulting John Mahama. People are calling John Mahama names. Some people say even his hand is bloody. They've seen prophetically. And they President Biom. So some of us stood there, so no, Papa will mean to me Janice. So my brother, my sister, I stood for a good cause. But anyway, sometimes you have to pay some price for certain things. It happened, fine. I have to move on in Christ. I know the Lord shall restore me at the right time. May no be a
but for the role you played in the campaign, I get you. I get you. But for the role you played, after the party won power, at least in meetings, of course, with Assafuah, I say Ukobi.
I can tell you on authority note, I have not even received an invitation to the Jubilee House.
Oh, you don't mean it?
I'm telling you. Take it.
Not even an invitation
to Jubilee House.
For you to come to the Jubilee House.
Because I think I've achieved
what the now come up to see John Mahama as president.
So I'm not worried. I'm not perturbed about those things because you can call every Elvis. Yes, sometimes we talk. Elvis is my brother. Like he's a real brother to me. Time now, accident didn't happen.
Helicopter crash. Yes.
You know, I came out and I spoke against some. I think Roger or something about. I said, "This is sorcery. This is not prophecy." This is sorcery. This is not prophecy. We organized ourselves and we prayed. I'm telling you this. Something I don't want to tell, but we organized. We have to hide some. Ask Elvis. Elvis mobilized some of us. Let us go and pray for the president. That not Ghana. Tense power. Elvis, honorable Elvis, organize apostle, organize your boys. Let us go and pray. And now Elvis, then we me ko bomb pay gidi. Me see me ko ton so aba forest ni mo no. And me na accident now. So Elvis have to come in help. No. On se me ko on se me limp. So me, I take pleasure in fighting a good cause and seeing it manifesting. Brother, if you remember me, fine. If he doesn't, Mr. President, thank you.
Thank you. Ain't now say petition in the petition why in the J or Jubilee House? Why?
Nice, humbled Shamima.
Oh, Shamima Muslim never J petition, no.
Very humbled.
Yeah.
And she really opened up to us. If we were to be other people, maybe we would have sprayed us.
But Shamima J in the camera.
Come on, nice talk.
And the more expectation they say the president would
act on it.
I think by removing the OSP.
Oh, Chairman, that man have to go. You got through some of the things. Anytime,
but we also say of all the state agencies are investigating kind of reactano. OSP Penna etimia proceeded in a court. Do you know that? But it's not only the OSP investigating him, but of all the state agencies on open in a court.
Listen, he initiated all these things. Listen, he said they're being initiated. Let me tell you all this. Well, I'm a barracks boy.
Okay.
And I grew up in barracks.
Okay.
48 regiment, field engineers.
Okay.
Station.
Okay.
You know, when in security, when somebody step forward, you have to stay back. Because you have the ideas of what he's going to do. What do you know?
Yes.
He's going to do the same thing.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
So they'll step back and watch you to do. But you see, I believe that any issues that come is just step in. Then Joko or the security order will stay back. But ask yourself, when he stepped in, all the things that he have stepped in. Look, we don't want the case that I've taken into court. And so what? Listen. And so what? Look at the dissolution of the banks. That what happened. The amount now, whatever, later you came 20 something, you understand? Look at bond holders. You borrow to the extent that the same person borrowed to the excessive borrowing. You borrow to the extent that even you have to people who have made savings for their retirement, they are bond holders. You lay your hands on it.
Yeah, but those things cannot be basis for criminal prosecution.
No. Listen.
The fact that Obia borrows so much in the name of the republic, no, into the OSP and finding court because we borrowed.
No, I am just saying. I'm not saying that you should take him to court. What we need to do is, nobody is saying that Kenneth Rato should be jailed. What we are asking here is that don't be the camp for prosecution. If the judge declare you as whatever freer, you don't have anything to say. Because you know what,
the prosecution can go on when
assumption trial or whatever.
Yeah, like trial in absentia.
Listen to me. Fine. So what are you waiting for?
Who?
What is a prosecutor waiting for?
But he's going
Let me tell you a lie. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
This same person, Attorney General asked him, bring the docket. Listen, LB, don't try to defend this man here.
I'm not defending him.
Bring the docket.
Yes.
He wrote whatever is a docket or letter to chief of staff. You work hand in hand with Attorney General. What has chief of staff got to do with this? Are you the one to report to chief of staff? Attorney General is a lawyer to the government. Are you the one? Kissy, are you the one? So go and tell the Attorney General that this is how far I've gone with the case. Then he also report to the president or chief of staff. What is your problem? Because of your Kwakwasa movement and your Kwakwe movement, you went there. And chief of staff, who happened to be a very smart and learned person, he straight gave it to Aini. Then Aini has to bring the docket and your two investigators. Kabashing mene. Come on, no be.
But also, Baunim said. The grounds.
Yeah, I don't hate him. I don't hate him. You know,
I know. I mean, say a matter of principle. We are doing it as a matter of principle. But I'm saying, say, the grounds for your call for his removal, no, and you're strong enough. These grounds are not strong grounds.
Where anyway?
I'll be surprised if the president will remove him based on side grounds.
Where anyway? But I'm not the only person now. There are a lot of pictures. I think I'll be the 16th one or the 15th. So listen.
More the petitions.
I call for his removal. So maybe if my own, excuse me, I beg you with all due respect. If my own will be a baller to you, fine. Me the Miami demonstration. I'm showing my concern as a citizen. But me the Makopa kana Miami they say patron. What they say about Lama.
But who him said as a man of God, mean himself we yes hard deal because. More gatekeepers for us in this country.
Thank you.
Yeah,
solid.
I know that.
I'm going to say
more gatekeepers. The moral standing of the country.
Thank you.
I know, sir, that's the motivation for doing this. But Obia was our mindset about our country. An office like the Special Prosecutor's Office, especially set up office to fight corruption and corruption-related offences. You should be supporting such an office.
Oh yes, that's what I don't hate. Listen, you didn't get the whole thing. I said that I don't hate him, but the way he goes about things, no persecution is being done, like a thorough persecution whereby a judgment has been given.
Yeah, but it takes time. No. Those are not within his purview.
But the idea, the reason why they formed the prosecution to fast track
Absolutely.
So what? So if you are not able to fast track all this,
it is fast track, then you should focus on the Chief Justice and not the Special Prosecutor. Well, on only the as a prosecutor and so the Assembly court. We're filing the charges for court. Data, they better judge, but I better not send this on you. And when you blame him for the delay in cases, you are not being fair to him. He doesn't control that.
Listen, what prevents him not to release the docket?
The docket for the extradition to the Attorney General.
What is preventing him?
Now, what's the response to that?
Obi,
you've not.
I just asked a question.
Yes.
Obi, now you said you want to fight corruption.
Yes.
That is the office.
Yes.
Now, and somebody said the attorney, which Article 88 gives him all the powers.
Yes.
Said, bring it. Let me do the extradition
for you.
What is keeping you not to release it up to now? Obi, let me tell you something. You are dealing with politicians, so be careful. Listen, what is preventing you not to release it?
The docket. Very well. Very
then even the person said, bring the docket and your 2 investigators. What is preventing you, my brother? You see, I don't hate you, but what you are doing, it calls for questions, it calls for, it's very alarming.
Okay.
That is why I said, what is preventing you? Listen, maybe need more them, but beware, maybe you may have issues. Yeah, maybe they may have some. But maybe there's a wrangling because the way they are. But who suffers? Is the nation that suffers.
The nation that suffers.
So both of you over there have to sit up. Whether in what we are meeting assembly, well, assembly, they said they are in for to apply. Plea bargaining or whatever, but not prosecutions to whereby jail or whatever. Hey, politicians
no, plea bargaining is provided for in our laws. A will process and also
that law, no.
Yes.
I will talk to some lawyers and other people.
There's a reasoning behind.
Listen, no.
We don't have time to go into
no, what I'm saying, okay, you let me land. Then listen to me. Ghanaians will be so happy if you prosecute and you jail people,
okay,
and you confiscate their assets. That one, and it will set as a deterrent
to be our
everybody. Listen to me. I can steal $100 million,
okay,
and go 4 years. I will invest it. 4 years. If you ask me to bring 60% of it, it's easy for me to bring it. So the next person that comes, nobody really cannot call. So every day, an uprising is coming. As a man of God, I've seen it. They will hold people in office accountable, and I tell you, an uprising is coming.
Is it prophetic? And answer.
That is what I've seen. It is the prophetic. I'm telling you, this is what I've seen. An uprising is coming.
Okay, uprising lending itself to different interpretations.
The uprising that I'm talking about is like a youth be banned.
They will rise up again.
They will rise up, and one year, democracy, they will tell the Westerners that we don't need democracy anymore. In a not cool, but in a nice way, say we can't practice this thing because I bought your form.
Okay.
Democracy and why? Look at democracy or the coup nearby, Tuari. But look at what he's doing.
What is he doing?
Haven't you seen the agriculture sector?
A lot of the things, media report, or have you verified some of the things you read online about what's happening in Burkina Faso? Let's take it cool. I mean, sometimes look, these guys are good in PR. In the yenye careful.
Look.
Yenye careful.
If that thing,
yes.
If no, I'm just saying. Even if look. Let me tell you.
That is not to say it's on share, but some of the things we just have to take it cool.
Me can't be better way. But what I'm trying to say, a youth phobia. A day is coming that they will rise against some politicians and listen, or they will hold you accountable. It's not going to be whatever. I want to tell any government when the youth nankasa be outside the local court.
Okay.
The grounds they have, and make sure they will be jail. I'm telling you.
And yeah, possible. But from any demonstration, would you say it was a successful demonstration?
It was a successful
numbers I buy.
Oh, to me, but I didn't call for thousands.
Now we have one man
demonstration.
Okay.
So it's like whoever someone supports me, fine. I didn't call for thousands of. So I said, me people. I don't have that money. But you see, I did one. That's I said 1 month demonstration. If you want to follow me, God bless you.
Okay.
And I thank God for Martin people. He came around. He encouraged me. Motivating me, these words alone. I know I'll end it. So I think we've brought an end story.
OSP Frewa Obeko. Said saying. Now, am I a government appointee? Oh, Nasa Nasa Martin people, your government appointee.
When I make some it's repetition. I made a quick OSP.
I make us of Frewa or Yamshewana.
Me, Kabadiba Rose. Hey, listen. Me. Let me tell you, Obi, don't start. Listen, let me tell you something.
Yes.
OSP will call me on road grounds. If he come personally, let tell you same soon the bar. I was Obi, I'm not. No. It should not bring that down. Hey, on which grounds? And I'm going to be a man. Can be? On man, can I? Adam, you don't have. What are you about to citizen? Even chief justice, you petition. Are you about to? Don't bring down into.
It depends on the kind of criticism.
Listen.
Yes.
Hey, it's what. Hey, my handy grab was here. Hey, listen to me. Say me heading. Hey, bo zete. Like and then I'm friend.
Assafuah FM.
No, can you friend? I don't know you are. And now, say my call if you are baby. Hey, over from me. Like I'll go and he by the time I leave that place, I'll leave you guys. It's your try. My horse, listen, I am not a politician. I am a spiritual man.
Yes.
You should know I am not a politician. I am a spiritual man. So don't go there. Huh? Yeah. Me, I have a church of Pentecost background.
Okay.
88 and a man church of Pentecost.
Okay.
And me fa Apostle Anson Sim.
Oh, okay.
Apostle Ayakwan Sim.
Oh.
Me fa
MK Sim.
So yes, me someone. So Apostle Jim Chairman Sansim. So these are people that, I'm a church of Pentecost product.
Oh, okay.
And listen now, who me say me yet those people on the social media now me be because
the training
yes, people from here Lincoln bra and it's always it's not my but let him bring out me chance me susum nipa. Hey, me chance me susum
OSP no deal with susum masemo. Oh, allegations or better in Safra susum.
Oh, I'm not the so you say yes oh yeah una meduma.
Now what they are for susum.
Some me for susum. I tell you, nakebe de oma wimu.
Kandori.
Hey, mase nakebe de oma wimu.
Lori and Arabusa.
Listen to me. It's not. You can invite Montegobo. That's what I can do it. Mark, don't try.
But not you.
Cardi embarrass the hunter.
Lori and.
But say, hey, listen to me. Listen. You see, we must come to a point.
Yes.
Men of God, we must declare power. Authority. The Bible said, "For he did not give a spirit of fear." Boldness and sound mind. Therefore, there's no condemnation to them that are in Christ. Watch this. Don't bring yourself. Listen,
Apostle. That's it.
Paul, I said when even I'm a book Paul. No, I said the next day not keep on. So it is not your intimidation. Do you know how? Do you know people that frustrated me? Do you know frustration? Say they will not come to pass. Do you know people that frustrated? Do you know people that even make so say I do? But yes, I sometimes between Tinami them say it's a lie. It's a lie. I spoke to my soul. I said, no, rise up. You can do this. Hey, Obi, me dem application. That me when I'm not over frame me. How leave it go say? Me person make can send go hand. Over frame me. Hey. Sa ade sikana area o ma me rebi.
Me ana me busa question.
Eh abotre. Sa sikana area o ma me rebi. Kisi anaw to one blood proof can now dem allege. Me dem be. Hey, don't bring yourself. Mako masi hadesi. Don't bring yourself. Mokosity. Ka bajame. Obawo. Ka bajame. Ka try. Come on, ka try me. Magbo kanya straight. Kaba.
Apostle that's it. I mean, sure. Ekosiisen so ni. After this short break here, the discussion segment no air to Amazon. That's a big grass. Ghana the head though. Oh, Ghana the do. Yeah, but see, stay with us.
Ecobank Mobile, they make me say, oh yeah. Ecobank Mobile, they make me crazy. Download it, then use it. It gon' make your life so easy, yeah. Oh yeah. Download it, you gon' enjoy it. In my Birmingham check. In my Birmingham check. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even just nights with the Apple. Life is easy with the Ecobank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the Ecobank mobile app. You know it's 5-star life with Ecobank. Kim promise.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam.
Is that not my daughter's picture and name on your school's billboard?
Oh, yes.
But why? Is that how things are done?
Oh, madam, but I thought you would be happy to see your child's picture on display by the school. She's a star.
Star for what? Look, take that billboard down right now. My child and I need to know when our personal information is being shared, how it is shared, and what it is used for in any organization. It is my daughter's personal space and her privacy matters. Why would you do that?
Madam, please, exercise patience.
Assert your privacy rights. Request erasure. Restrict the use of your information. You can give and withdraw consent to the collection, usage, and disclosure of your information from any organization. It's your rights. It's the law. Privacy is everyone's responsibility. To learn about your rights and more, visit www.dataprotection.org.gh or call 0256 301533. Remember, privacy is personal.
Minsa Kamikao! No, what? So, dear. Hey, Charlie, what's it? Imagine buying your favorite gadget and driving home a sleek saloon car.
Oh, yes. With Max Buys You Shop You Drive promo, every purchase brings you closer to amazing prizes.
Just shop any products from Max Buy between 7th November to 31st December.
And stand a chance to win a sleek saloon car, TVs, smartphones, and more. Your next buy could make you a winner.
So what are you waiting for? Shop now and let's make your dream drivable with Max Buy.
Max Buy. You shop, you drive.
For further enquiries, call Max Buy on 054 401 9552. Terms and conditions apply. Approved by the game.
Hey Ghana, the lights are going off again, but this time for good reason. Melcom Blackouts deals are here. From November 13th to 30th, prices go dark and savings shine. Visit your nearest Melcom store today. Melcom, your #1 shopping destination. Terms and conditions apply.
Di 18 years and I'm student mattress edikai.
Light out.
Na di ankasa me da so a usampa. Na ye me se mattress me hia pepepe no. Na me D46 no, me to mattress na emra ankasa. Eso na me da so a enso me mu yese de ese. Sese ya me di 66 me ba obia te menka. Se me hu me toto se ya. Sese ni hia chiropractor obehwe mapo mama me. Wapomudin hia enti wone comfort expert in kita ho wo latex foam na waboa ama wato pocketed spring orthopedic ana high density mattress papa yasha da ya mamfi a wadie ene oni paban latex foam science de efie any office furniture papa bedwa ko website latexfoamghana.com ana latex foam showrooms ahodo na ko hwe niema papa ewo ho latex foam tawechi latex foam your partner for life.
Victory, Edu Papenie. Victory, Edu Papenie. Victory.
Hey, the one I win up 2 months for doing Punima Victory.
victory, sir. So you're really not your swatch. You know, victory garlic mixture, no? You're my thing. Hey, and your victory garlic mixture. Let me join the celebration. Victory, Edo Papa, victory.
Menu. Number gentlemen, give me more for sunny. Me victory garlic, no, and then me what Tommy.
I'm not your chamono. Let me say, now so says, me victory garlic mixture, no. Me what see me hustle.
And then let's celebrate.
That one you fear to me, you know, appeal for any about all manner for intimate facade. Victory! FDA AG, a dready and cratway at home.
Miminde bia 12:30 shamini adorable ladies abrayeka abujemunsem on and off the pitch in a feminine way say food and attraction a ladies time wasempa 94.7 FM
sportsman now you coach dear look sporty suits at show concert and better than USA for entry. I've always admired one person in football, David Beckham.
Imanu Ajiman Bedu minim se wa drag I was so to me the bata
o atake o bia o pe en ma kwase ko twene ni pants ana ro be so ngu I will for I say kwala mi ni ala so mo pe ni o ma she chichiro ni ni nu pe ni ni de dem so sa ni se ko ba mo pe she ana we ni wo
Kayo Samiminde bia 12:30 a ladies time on Asempa 94.7. It will be sweeter than sweet. Mavis near Mavis Amano Femi Fire Lady.
Me say, Ecobank mobile to make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy. Download it. You gon' enjoy it. In my rhyming check. In my rhyming check. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even just tight with the Apple. Ecobank Apple.
Life is easy with the Ecobank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the Ecobank mobile app. You know it's 5-star life with Ecobank. Kim promise.
Hello, Ghana for bills are canning hubiamo. Bills set 2025 year. And it does so homo bia what you walk only ejumaye. Ain't if I when it's bills. Na beji loan na ubet media ya wow ejuma. Way a loan don't come me. Wun yashio. Ye hiane wo Ghana card. Na wun saka usika. Na se we obia we ya wow ejuma upese utremu. Anase we ejume nia. Uchi bosumi aketria. And your bills se bray. Na beji loan na. Wun febi BS yawa. Collateral. Anase deposit. Wun yemu bia. Ain't ya video. Bills se will be a wuni ejume bia ye. Ubetumi abeji loan don't come in nubi. Na se wut's nefi na when yesika nubi dia. Hey wow. Ain't it for bills se sia. It was 0596 920 833. Ana 0302 200 390. Now wait to me yawo bills. Name HSA Kakrawo. Bank of Ghana and Sasha Bills Microcredit is just Bills, financing your needs.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah. Money we define every day and night. Mama, Tata, keep on hustling for the family. The luckiest. Last time, everyone to hash. You can win. the luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone. The luckiest, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone. Stars everyone to hush. Luck is everywhere, luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me how you feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That I will go win. If I win, you could be the luckiest.
Tonte yanum sani afadwen na afadwen mpa say na nim say brebi beba ama tonti na 74 upa ya ne simple T74 abeye adru tonti na 74 ana T74 asa twe yadwene asina nanom dodo so say de na dodo bua ma nanom anyare basabasa no saa na tonti na 74 ana T74 ebu anipadua no ema immune support enti obi onum bie no abrebia ne ho den tonti na 74 yinso yaya ne se nsuo kokoro wa kama enti baby a wonam bia obetimi de wade akọ samene wa ankafi na ekroyi eda no nko na wie ye wa bra mennom T74 samennom tonti na 74 menya hodi mennom ne dabia T74 yi eye hahama ene ye de aye na DHC ena aframa na ye kama saa no T74 ahoden ni apomuden ko a T74 yi enye ma oba wa fafuro ana obi a oma nufo ana se obi a onya mfie dumienu eto phone 05016289931 and 0246073498 FDA Aji Ejedian Krat.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam.
Is that not my daughter's picture and name on your school's billboard?
Oh, yes.
But why? Is that how things are done?
Oh, madam. But I thought you would be happy to see your child's picture on display by the school. She's a star.
Star for what? Look, take that billboard down right now. My child and I need to know when our personal information is being shared, how it is shared, and what it is used for in any organization. It is my daughter's personal space and her privacy matters. Why would you do that?
Madam, please, exercise patience.
Assert your privacy rights. Request erasure. Restrict the use of your information. You can give and withdraw consent to the collection, usage, and disclosure of your information from any organization. It's your right. It's the law. Privacy is everyone's responsibility. To learn about your rights and more, visit www.dataprotection.org.gh or call 0256 301533. Remember, privacy is personal.
Sorry, Chimmy Musa.
I tried it. And I walk on away. You can't sit mixture. I can't show it. Never yerba who be around now. The yerba be around the drawer. I tried to see your we are. Can't sit mixture. And yeah, can't sit mixture. And pay for what's your 1 and 2 months can't sit mixture. No one put to Ankasa. Go to you. Oh, J. Oh, to do. I know you, J. I tried to see you. No can't sit mixture. Trust Jehovah Herbal Center. Watakwa. And our year. I do not do a friend. 0244-871-862. And 0500-891-458. Engine Fidebiana. Menumbi. On your mapping for. On your batter the woman one benum. And Katui. FDA. Apinodo. She cancelled mixture. Symbol from a report all side effect of cancelled mixture to FDA. Using Med Safety app. Remember what I tried to. Maybe you will not have some cancel.
Victory, Edu Papanye. Victory, Edu Papanye. Victory. The one I win at 2 months for deal Punima victory, sir. So you're real not your swatch. You know, victory garlic mixture. You're my thing. And your victory garlic mixture. Let me join the celebration. Victory, Edu Papanye. Victory.
Menu. Number gentlemen, me more for sunny year. Me nya victory garlic no, and then me what Tommy.
I'm not be a tremono. Let me say, now so says me nya victory garlic mixture no. Me want see me hustle.
And then let's celebrate.
That onion fear to me, appeal for any about all manner for intimate facade baby.
Victory!
FDA Aji Ejadiye and Kratway at home.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah, we the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Stars everyone to rush. Luck is everywhere. Luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me how you feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That's how we go win. If I win, you could be the luckiest.
Headmaster Kwe, me pacho wo. Saye se che suku adisua hye foforo ya. Adisua foforo a omo konto aso suku. Edi bedi dwuma no. Obetimi a kyerɛ mu yi a kyerɛ me.
Eboa ema adisua fo no adwune ye na ye de adisua fo no asi adekyerɛ emfifini. Afei ye de oman amamra ne amane a ɛsɛfata edua mofra no mu. Sa suku adisua hye foforo yi. Obia de wom. Sempo obia wo adisua mu haw. Ɛne obia sɛbi wadi dem. Ne senti enya de a ye gya bofra bia wa akyire.
Na die ne bɛka fa babedie purugu. Twere ne twan sohwe. Owia ni wurafi. Eyade ayakoso pa.
Sei suku sahodo no ewo nsɔhwe hyehyɛ foforo a ye de so bofra no ahwɛ sɛ ne a wo sua no kwan mo fa so edidi dwuma ye na makwan hodo bi so etse wo mo ye nhwehwɛmu ye ka mo abomu amoma ye adesua ho adwuma ene de ka ho pi sɛ de be ya wo mo emfa mo nim kosi nsɔhwe a suku kɔ na wie ye eno mo yo no so ebiew ye the student transcript system aba ede asuafo no modern ba wo bo ewo suku mu adi eno osua ni bi epese okopɛ suapo mu kwan a obetumi di akɔ
ye be ye den enyemu ahotoso
Boyek ena sese wo hwɛ nsɔhwe hyehyɛ foforo a sukufo no edidi dwuma ne so sɛ de be ya ye betumi enya transcript no mu ahotoso ene arohyemu
aha afei na menyamu ntiase yie
Ghana Dutch foforo ni suane ne di kan kyena sankratoi Ministry of Education NACA ene GES ene
Ecobank Mobile, they make me say, oh yeah. Ecobank Mobile, they make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy, yeah. Oh yeah. Download it, you gon' enjoy it. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even just tied to the Apple.
Life is easy with the Ecobank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the Ecobank mobile app. You know it's 5-star life with Ecobank. Kim promise.
Itimi kwani bampo penny. Market ya enye insuta na yesta ibisano. Antonswa bobu. Esan say me packet ye miensa pe. Me thank you. Emo blue phobia dum me. Wabombo sia say me kope tank into. Na din tank na meta me high Syntax tank. Din na echepa. Syntax tank. Tank benzo ne kita warranty bebre. Syntax tank. Na fisu so. Uni my favorite color no. Tank ben ni bit na yama me. Syntax tank. Obia says Syntax tank. Case close. Tribal tank. Shedi atro. Eye SINTEX. Syntax tank na. Enye ne bebie. Syntax tank. Eye strong. Eye tough.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. What do you do when you need some money? You go free hustle, you go bread, but you need some luck today. Just dial *712 hash, make you play the game and win. Oh, bad for your mom. Bad for your is everywhere for everyone, yeah.
You could be the luckiest.
Hey! When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huaden.
Refuse to grow. Any offense will be count.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and you're ready for Yamusa Waya Hubano, and Nasa Wunum Imbusaba Mesa, a Peja immune system, Nabribia, Yarientimu. Sasa dear, a man for the one, the Imbusaba Mesa, Dronua dance yes, and Yarwa who ran Nipa and Yina Etimi Banaso, and in Yarwa Kasian Kaya Wutini D and a home car. Now Yamwa suing Yano, a way of home buying every home. And now one pa, one Yarwana Dada, no monum doctor and Rono, and num Imbusaba Mesanoa, and Momo who are deep in tea. Ya woman Timpose, Yaria Esomo, Imbusaba Mesa, a walk Kashi, and you may move Bia Yato in row at 0246 20 8496. FDA, Ashisha said, Jedi and Cratry.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to the luckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's what we love. Or your community will win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together, because luck is every.
Hey, Pedro, come here and say, who ya Pedrianu?
Ama, me say, Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules no me no me no. This a man tie aduane pampan, menu mu atosoma. Man say hu say obesori na me na ho. Eya na me kwa jogging o. Ahoɔden na bedwa, metimi nante afuru sane a, mente brebium san say, emoja ne timi free adwuma. Immune system no so eye na adwuma.
Kingdom Herbal Center for Dre. And who di ho dance here?
Me na me se wo se de wontimi mfa bibia ambrofo me subiom ofura mefro usane nso a mesane.
Anya kwadwo, mesumi di asem asi. Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules na daruma. Ambama yo besima.
Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules eye dra. Food and Drugs Authority for ajatum sa wonumu a boost immune system. Wa waya kese boost obesity wedropa. Eni rheumatism arthritis. Mo pedodo to enko Kimberlin Avenue. Okaishi Drug Lane. Ewo Enkran. Drugstore biemu. Wo sabetimi akabi. Wo betimi afre Kingdom Herbal Center for 0275 804064 and 0302 938153. Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules.
No challenger.
Headmaster Kwe, me pacho. Say such suku adisua hye foforo ya. Adisua foforo a omo konto aso suku. Edi bedi dwuma no. Wobetimi a kyerem yi a kyerem.
Eboa ema adisua fo no adwune ye na ye de adisua fo no asi adekire emfimfini. Afei ye de oman amamra ne amane a esefata edua mofre no mu. Sa suku adisua hye foforo yi. Obia de wom sempo obia wo adisua mu haw ene obia sabi wadi dem. Ne santi enya de a ye gya bofra bia wa akire.
Na die ne ye beka fa babedie purugu. Twena na twanso hwe. Owi ani wurafi. Eya de ayakoso pa.
Say suku sahodo no ewo insurance hye foforo ye de so mofra no ahwe se ne awo sua no kwan mo fa so edidi dwuma ye na makwan hodo bi so etse wo mo ye nhwehwemu ye ka mo abomu amoma ye adesua ho adwuma ene de ka ho bi se de be ya wo mo emfo mani nkosi ensohwe a suku kona wie ye eno mo yo no so ebiew ye the student transcript system aba e de suafo no modern ba wo bo ewo suku mu adi eno osua ni bi epese okopesua pomu kwan a obetumi di akọ
ye be ye den enyemu ahotoso
boye ena sei wo hwe ensohwe nhye foforo a suku fo no edidi dwuma ne so se de be ya ye betumi enya transcript no mu ahotoso ene arusimu
aha afei na menyemu ntiase yie
Ghana Dutch foforo ni suane ne di kan china sankratoi e Ministry of Education naka ene GES ene de
Hey, Kaswa, Dansuma, Tama,
Hector, Dodowa,
Tamale, Santasi, Bantama, Bogatanga.
Wherever your community is,
are you ready?
It's the biggest rap battle to ever hit your screens.
You think you have got the pass? Prove it.
This is your mic, the stage, the movement to represent your community.
Send us a 1-minute rap video of yourself via the WhatsApp number 0551 575757
and get a chance to represent your community on the big stage.
It's your man MC Kofi, talent and only MC with a sauce to spice it all up. And
my name is Sister Sandy, be a guy, the one and only guy is Point.
We outside.
Ekosiisen, 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 Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, 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 Assafuah FM, Ekosiisen, Assafuah 94.7. Asunyinetie.
94.7 Assafuah FM Suni Ekosiisen dwumedie no asugusu a wutie na ma yenamu nyina ase ne mama kwaba ensan emfamomra Ekosiisen dwumedie eso enti the discussion segment no na etwa mo. So already we've done 34 minutes after 5 higher Assafuah 94.7 FM enti yensa aka Deputy Executive Director Edema National Service Authority studio. He's in charge of finance and administration. Wabekansa ewaha and udweni etrim ewo bosome from constituency in the Ashanti region. A member of parliament or that constituency nano on the ticket of the NPP. On also Bekansa ewo studio ha unim se oko parliament debate on the 2026 budget is still ongoing. So why my speech there on the budget?
No. Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
The fourth from
that's last week.
Last week Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Anta did, and Kojo Ponkroma. Then Abujinapo.
Asana Woba.
Asana Meba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's really cool. I think I saw video no a minority leader page.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
I
think it's a good thing.
Yeah, sure.
It's true. So I think so far it's been good.
Assignment of the your numbers didn't do with everything I it's the minority who have a say, but then the majority will have their way. So I mean, we won't just say anything, but we have to make sure. And maybe leadership in Swabaso.
Okay.
Fenyo Markins, Anodon Prayer, Abib, they all take their time, give you a sector.
We'll focus
on the sector. You come run it by them. They give you some coaching, and then they make sure. Aside that, all the first timers will be our mentor.
Oh, okay.
Me, and I think of so. Ponkroma.
Yes,
okay. We have days and time. We'll be on the day any time.
Mushiano.
We'll be call your platform. So we'll be our leader. So
okay.
At least we do not have the numbers. Yes. Obviously, we don't have. So I say, Nipa Bako Kasawa, I should equate about 6 people from the other side.
Sure,
that's so we can only make a substance argument. We cannot make a noise argument. We cannot make a numbers argument. We can only make a substance argument. And that's so far, I think that, I mean, me and Kasami Tietche, let me share my colleagues now, I feel they've done some good work. You may not agree with them because they be our parties, but you would see that we're taking the time and we're prepared.
Making a point.
Some good work.
It's true.
You may not agree with everything they are saying, but you would see, say, what Tony Boss said now, why Juma, and I said we need some good coaching or some good research work to do what is doing.
I think largely minority guys now are there in the debate. I mean, having watched almost all the videos are minority leader a share, I think it's been some really good stuff from the minority. My idea, of course, a strengthening democracy. Now I'm a BBA Timmy Aqua Kama. In who presentation now we focus on the jobs.
So I did jobs, and then I took a swipe at a few things we are to say who airport. You see, they mentioned that in the 2025 budget, they mentioned that Ombeye Ho Airport. Now Omaye no into a training hub.
Yes, for the Ghana Air Force.
The Ghana Air Force.
Nothing
like that.
That was supposed to be done in 2025.
Then they come in 2026 to promise the people of Bolgatanga say Yabema Airport. Then my question is that who for Ukraine now Bolgatanga. So you look at that.
Yeah.
Now the next thing, me by virtue of baby I mean anako trying to me Akusumo boy.
Okay.
Even though Minchi Fribusumi from Yakusumo boy. Now, Oshe 2025 budget in one. They told the victims of Akusumo for and say among 245.5 million Ghana cedis to the victim support of the dam spillage. This time round, they've come back in the 2026 budget to now say that Ombema, your friend said the same Akusumo dam spillage for Ombema 500 million. So the question is that 200 million they can call. And now the 500 and 200 no where you feel and now come on 500 for. But aside that, Oshe me the 2025 budget in buy there were some principles I raised.
Okay.
Now in fact before Ebedu Misono, now honorable Walanyo Akasa.
Walanyo that should
be
okay.
Then he focused on job. Now honorable Edemagbana and so Akasa, then he focused on job. So now I was forced, as from the minority, to come through the job side. So they normally, our leadership look at what you did in the 2025 budget, then they improve it. Because why BB it means that you have some idea. So I had to come back to the fact that, you see, when Omukai 2025 budget, you may disagree, but a mebun duduonwa enya regime. Areshemu amebu ni nya ene se ya bobo eniame bi so a se yetimi ya ebema o adwuma ya bobo apprenticeship national apprenticeship program. So in fact 1 million coders ya bobo so because in fact one more year campaign na no for nipa epejuma now we get 1 million of them. We get coders 1 million. It gives a lot of people encouragement. Ufa, your friend is saying, it was an area that youth were largely looking for, and all the sectors. As an Ejumera. Then they mentioned, your friend is saying, the 24 almighty 24-hour economy. So the point was that when this budget was read, a lot of the youth had some hope. They were so, expectant, say BBC. So during the budget, I told them in the 2025 budget, they said, look, Yera Mahama, Onye Hoho, he's not a new entity in the scheme of things. Yes. There was some time of buyer, okay, Kanya Mashebo Bibrana, a mebuneni daso say, Umbenya Juma, Yehumbebi Ekosiisen. Ebini confirma diebia, Obeka maybe tray and so be confirm. Ebini tree planting bia, ye could biano, or pebre mua, yenya so fasobia. So Obeka is a concept to be by, yes, say youth in potholes patching. Yes. So Obeka, Homo Sankache, ye youth in movie making. Youth in beats making, the Jida, the Zogtaba, all of them. And to me, catch you say, look, Mummy and Shani and Yera Mahama, no, Yenimono. I played back that 2025, your friend is say, debate to them, say, Asama Mika, and the basis is clear. A Jumera no, Oshe Bosse Obeyeno. Why is saying, Sikana o boy, Ahina, apprenticeship, no, why is saying, Ahena de koye the coders now so be 1 million no why you saying sikano say na de koye enti ayenya didienya regime say we na o de bano eno so ba be so what me point now if you the 24-hour economy look they are now pussyfooting around this 24 hours but they were clear and some of my colleagues took time to read in Semua or Mankasa every woman about on the 24-hour economy. Yes. Look, it was clear. Minya and I'm senior brother Pablo Betraha. He coined the slogan say 133. He coined it. Say ejuma bakono nipa miensa enebeye under 3 different shifts. So Muba first 2025 budget no. One first kebiamba. We were worried. Then the finance minister told us, say, yen hwe animu na coordinator no eba coordinator ne ba ono ne beba be pa ho ntoma yie no no de obe prapra kwam. In fact, one Sunday under post budget workshop no the coordinator buy ono abuguzita no obe treachery no mu bebre, even though we disagreed with them obe treachery mu. Then we ko launch say adwumadie we omo launch say adwumadie inherent in the document na omo ye no e ka chance they will spend 4 billion. Now 4 billion ni mu no a buying component of the 4 billion no is 7%. So calculate 4 billion, 7% of 4 billion na obenya 280 billion. 280 billion. Now
280 million.
No billion. Are there 4 billion?
4 billion. 7% of that
is 280 million.
Yes.
Now, oko allocate sika, no allocate 110, which is about 3% of the sikana also the kono. So for me, I was questioning the commitment of the government. The commitment of the government in creating jobs
to a major flagship.
It was everywhere. Omo ye ho banner, omo ye ho billboard, omo ye ho bibia in Ashanti region. Omo call 24-hour economy work. Omo friend the game changer. And it's over here in point of my presentation. I was like, Usha budget ni finance minister said ejuma obe create your budget we mu nyina no ejuma no 800,000 obe create. Yes. Now obrekin say 290,000 of ejuma 490,000 of the 800,000 a be free big push.
That's
yes.
Road contract.
Yes. So my argument is that one, first and foremost, the allocations. Now, the question and the issue we have here is that the minister's allocation and disbursement, enyepe. Utimi kachira say obema 100 million. Then a year under review, no, I'm 20 million, I'm 10 million. So there is a difference between allocation and disbursement. In the allocation now, and then the disbursement for 2025, no, Emma made doubt to say. So our project that be created 490 million questionable. Now 2. So the World Bank report mom the buyer. See Ghana hano only 13% pay of ye a mebunu and a year skilled and a high labor job. Yes. Omo makani now so professionals. So who create a juma largely because many of the contractors no mebano. Or no engineers that sure. Or no consultants ni sani mo that ni obe fa no ekponkpo ni labor for ni bade for and obe fa almost kra no enye sustainable adwuma no sami je fi brofo it is coterminous with contract no it is a contract no area na say adwuma no esi. Now the second leg of the 800 million no 250 million or say enube free the integrated oil palm project. Now a good initiative. I commend them. But the deal here is that the oil projects from 2016 to 2032. So and yet 2020 to 2032. So and yet 2016 way and a 250 million. No, 250,000 jobs. No, So where in here lies the commitment of a government to create job for Yemebuno. All the job components in the document amafa maybe a question way. Say baby or mobile job this is the job component in the budget. So the entire 2020, and don't forget that there is an inherent IMF austerity be a play. What drink or 2025 budget no. Omo catch say I buy MFAP obia or public service. So yes. So a buy amfa obia, which is an inherent IMF conditions are a play. Again, it has found expression here. So the point is that a Juma no dear a idea be was a mebuno sabu. I was saying Kaya between Yomi Mahama is a whole and no more moto to be 2 sign you will no be soon. Just say I was Esukra Tatano. He's the who is
NDC Banu Abenya Jumaye.
I feel Manchester Samano. Mahama Dada ya. Mahama Dada yo. Mahama Dada ya. Wajeje ya kukuye. Entina ebiya ku ewak no. So Jumasem. And the people who went to Ewak, over 60,000 because they were not looking for labor job. They want some sustainable job. They want some professional work. So this is the area I looked at. And this that is why the minority on that day was questioning the commitment of government in allocating 1.2 billion for aircrafts. Yes.
So just a continuation of something you planned to do. Almost to operate then.
No, you see, principle is important.
Yes.
Media, sebi. Enye adia mekase sebi the security of abaya otisono. Yemfan go out to pray. I don't. Sebi me tu kwen kakra sebi in my humble life. Me suya dia kakra so. In my humble life, I have worked in a friend say Addis Ababa, African Union.
Yes.
At least me my 2 successive friend say General Assembly meetings. I mean who president or heads of state are on my back and how they came. Such as say, and he said, your principle then say, Sebi, presidential jet no. Engine baako se kranwa baako betimi de omampani no afawiem into question is ene no engine mienu ni na ase ya na what you say because the principle was that eniame was ye wo Ghana han ye nye se bi en fan krofo adwuma se bi ye nsi school adan wie se bi busumi frɛ ho kwa ye nye into ye nye no adan ni sense sika kwa yes adan if the position was this then why then do the position change now? What you say? Yeah. And look at how they demonize Ekufuado. Sebi ono die ni nua enyi presidential and as a private jet na watremu. So only other choice than to go friend is saying hiring.
Yes.
They could figures. They did everything. Look, and Minia Ekosiisen he used some very good Bible quotations. I say, and it is upon you I will build my church. The people who did those things, who said those things, you've forgotten what Brother Jemfi said. Or say, your flight, your presidential way, Africa ha, your pencroa, and Chromian son, ye kahu ye dian, kahu for crab a high yedian. Nene Bani say, our presidential jet is in pristine positions. You said all this, you demonized, you did all that you have to do. Just about a few months because position change here. Nagana for Mamu, don't do anything. Look, we cannot stop the purchase of it. If they want to so do it, we cannot do it. The only thing we can do is what I'm doing and what we did or what we do. See a bekan wasem. Nagana for who say, Sankrofu omu yenyachum. Asemwa omu kraye, and Niama omu kraye. Abayan se saye no omadani omo ho abosoma ketre. That is all we can do. The choice and the decision lies in the good people of this country. Say emre no so a ombetie yasem no mo hwe nia mo kae ne nia mo ye se omo samma mo akwanya ne bioma na omo de amam omo amam so no mpezo omo se sam mo sa then they do it. So it is not minority in some of the issues you raise here, like the Attorney General's issue. Yeah. We knew we don't have the numbers. We knew we don't have the numbers. We were not doing it because we wanted to change it, but we were doing it for posterity's sake. For the first time in our history, Attorney General appointing her
as Chief Justice.
Chief Justice, appointing her a majority pet and everything. Chief Justice, appointing her. Sebi, the minority in Parliament, whether they are 3 or 4 or 5, voted against you for posterity, for the records. Not that we think that a besesa bibi, but say a bedaho, not that chinchimba, near the akasa. You say a negana, a Chief Justice now otisono, yendisi from kwana, a vetting and approval. Sebi, Amanyoku na kano anyebi. So we do some of these things not because we feel and believe that we have the numbers to do any changes, but so that the Hansard will capture, and then some of these things will come back to it in future and make reference.
Honorable Message about the Honorable Donko Fusaini, or Deputy Executive Director, National Service Authority, in charge of Finance and Administration. Honorable Akwaba Nete saying,
Ubi, yes, or do me,
Bibi Ekoye.
Oh, just a little issues, but Gidi say, you're quite a nimuna,
very big brother. Father, me say, mention, Obi said now there are some start here, no. I'm meant to mention for me. But Senior Fuseni is a big brother, and we have a mutual brother, a very mutual brother.
You can mention others.
Another brother. Yes, in fact. Okay. So yeah, na yen sano. Yeah. I mean, we've been together. So senior dear minimum no
Wow.
But since you say there,
Obi, we still not finished yet. As I speak to you now, about 94,000 and
deploy.
Successfully, they have entered the system and done the payment.
Okay.
But 91,000 and successfully, complete ye post to
baby post to
so that is where another challenge. I think the last 2 weeks you helped a lot, and some of the institutions are starting do the right thing.
Okay.
But I think 1 or 2 institutions are still giving us problems with that. Lazily they just stamp it. And maybe no wouldn't say bad time there because it got to a point I wanted to name a shame, but the Director General Madame Ruth said no on one on Bekasa. So yes, I was there when she called some of the institutions and said no, you are not assisting us because we say we are reposting Biblia now. Our board audits us on reposting cry on system Yanujama as say no. Because system na idea deployment say NIB for crowd system no so. Yes. That is where we find ourselves now. That is the point. Until say all of a sudden even when say reposting of about 20, 30, 50 immediately they question the system because in Crawfordson and Namabonti agent Crawford say reposting. Into year reposting na is as if say wako GC can be and now year reposting. It there must be a justification. It's in your car say would the nipa ne ba ohwa ma just on your letterhead would pekra one line. Just quote Obi Obi Amwa your friend say you didn't move any bar as Empire FM ni NSS number ni yesramo ya higher mantino you releasing it back to national service number man reposting and no
okay but so still you do the reposting
we have a justification to do the reposting and I students no what the willingness because some of them at the MPC say comfort and truancy ye di okoha o say mempeho nti mepeha mum ye MPC be so sad no so because the moment you deploy no we start to shift pay you will upset the system well one way ya we be shifting a whole district that is it and that is and last me catch us said there is only one district and no a particular enclave and a national security yes being pushed to be from outside to that place.
Okay.
But even within no crane there nipa na aka so be ya ye fanan ofri ono ka so be ye ho ye fanan to ho apart from that place every other place now was say you deploy evenly near several all national areas and even private entities. So that is why we don't encourage reposting. But then as a institutions need acquire so a higher amount not the amount And there are instances obi kura ye post to obi akono no de no wo fa se akoshe no wa reject back no.
Oh.
Yeah, so
reject national service ni pana ye de na ba no.
Ono so the wo fa so was posted. Because why man no ono no rejected your last person no buy no. And no wo fa so those are things well, we could have taken action, but say me DGS no, let's allow the things to flow from the stabilize the answer. But it is wrong, and we are still appealing to all agencies, even including private entities. The moment the national service personnel comes to you, if that place is full, just take a sheet of letterhead no so here. Just scribble one line, cross needing any NSS number kekeni here say ahasi ayema into national service free. Yes, I the my dear Bremo. That way we take the person and we repost the person nicely. And who has any pan wako to sika bia or baby. What you say? And I think say the best thing to can say baby will be no say Ashanti regional, take it to your regional national service head office with the letter. You don't need to come all the way to the headquarters.
Some of the Mako baby war when you're one of these A-class agencies.
Yeah.
Because I can't say why am I?
Yes.
Your mom is letter no someone reposting me. Me what choice being the reposting and
so that is where it plays out to your advantage, if you like.
Okay.
You can talk to a private entity equally
good
as that particular one. Also, better training and even better opportunities. Then that company is Assafuah na me person me buy because me hear journalism. Assafuah then gives you the assurance letter. So, Fakoma National Service Force. Omufa umbra ha. It's omu di national service number to swa. What the bread pay immediately we post you to Assafuah FM.
Okay.
So that is what I was advising. Say Okona government agency when I am you can speak to a private agency almost equally
or another government agency.
Another government agency so almost space no. Yes. They will equally take you.
So who need bibi sad there then more
yes. Yes. We will give you another choice based on your qualification and I say your study area.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where will be Obianya A-class agency CBN and NJ.
Yes,
it is a corner say why am na fe o man so the nakobe before fra.
Yes, but then
I am more.
So how catch them so agencies we need there. Say by this time there's because monitor traffic echo. If we tell you the play Germany on back as then before you realize so those are the few challenges, but then all well and good. I think this year Nyamiado, because this is the first time we are using this new
system
and the
new system where materially different from old one.
Yes, in about 4 cardinal key areas. They are materially different.
Oh,
yeah, because
I remember problems be able.
Oh, they be. Are there the ghost par there? This particular one you can't get
ghost to be any so.
You say maybe witches, witches no so very soon.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because we say no. Old one there you can sneak in with wrong data. We say the wrong data. Shame and
block you.
And the same time this time that's a hitches in the door so because a dear wo Ghana card so any a dear wo class list no so no the only free school no e free ma best stop. If there's a change of name, change of date of birth, we yes apa boy we no e ma okwan. And now we hear wrong entry of data. They say with date of birth no kwa no. They say the number no obi the 0 years, it be 6 months, it be 1 year no. We know Emma Kwama room, sir. Now we see so no the final verification near live location. You know, say Obi na we registration now. Final part a be clear our NSS number. This so the machine so phone out there. This so ultra video.
Yeah.
Now we be camera no on no pick with data. No, they are compare the Ghana card no so and sana. But clear finally.
Yeah. Yeah, and this also, I mean, this will dovetail into budget conversation, no? And with your honorable, Yes, monoma yeba from national service more deploys no mu after 1 year now. They have to enter the job market.
That's what I'm coming to. Yeah, I was listening to him funny. No, you should appreciate the difficulty of the minority, especially now, because it will be easy. Say, because 2017, by this time, na premise fuel scandal, boom na, Kembona, boom, but say government power with so huge goodwill, you will feel say some of the appointees would have been complacent. By this time, scandal be creepy. Still, it been p. Into a press conference, na minor press conferences. Yes, you can understand their difficulties. Into bibi any hokrana just see it me pay bibi. Because say a banker say obey a Jumerura, the apprenticeship program. A Jumerura was launched in June last year. Apprenticeship
like this year.
This year apprenticeship, and so this year May there was another one
job related ones.
Yes, most of the programs,
apprenticeship program, 24-hour economy, policy documents was launched this year.
1 million coders,
1 million
coders
this year. And
24-hour policy business hours. Secretariat has been set up for it. You see, yempe situation be say ye this slogan be boo or mine, and that is not what His Excellency wants to do. The big push agenda. Even there are rules are kati sorts. Government has decided said this rules needed is under the big push. Our year allocation of funds. So for me, yes, I can understand say nyemeni bi ohwa adena Kumasi kwanda ho na yakase ye kwakoye another expressway, but adena tema to through Teshi to Accra ho na yesi ye kwakoye motorway. Did this serve its purpose or not? Because motorway to me is one of the biggest economic routes we have in Ghana. Until the traffic has started to say baso, but it was supposed to be an expressway. I just say, "Uko tamu ufa oniema free tema wa fuam na uko." So, what will be the economic benefits of an express lane from Kumasi to Accra? A better travel time, so by almost 50 minutes. I think it's about 2 hours cry, because they say in Kraya when the crab 5 hours. This year was a and then yes, there are even rest stops on it. Even in addition to the rest stops, no, a diablo so 2.5 hours. You can make the argument say, I don't know repair way.
Yes, some argument is a real way.
Yes.
But you
and now also understand, say, Kumasi Accra Road right now cannot be an expressway. Yes. Because in Krono Duduana, close it, your friend saying, yes. And the cost of bypass, okay, so the year expressway now, bypass is over your Kumasi Konongo. Accra Kwano, so bypass the expressway Naka, Uzika Crown. Then you repair this one for other vehicular movements.
But the bypasses have already been done, and Accra Kumasi in it current state, and yet repaired here. It's a new road that should be done.
And I'm sure
the bypasses have been done.
About 2-3. Those ones will not be abandoned though.
Yeah, but we say you are free, huh?
Okay. Because they don't understand how you are going to do the two
at the same time. Okay.
But also, Charles, economically, me ye we na. They say nyame buane etimi ye rail lines na buankra ye active. It means the rail line will also become active again. Indeed, heavy duties now. Say ye kwano may not use the expressway. They will have to use the rail line. Indeed, we no baba be speed lane. They say they will free Dubai ko Abu Dhabi no. Now, but then economically, what do we benefit from it? Adena Ubaya Expressway, then the Bebrel. 1, you are able to program your life. 2, unim say me kofa dia time say na me de beba time say na me yi. It saves you man hours. Nyame adom to say port they've started a 24-hour. Enti sa niema na obetima be yi na anajo. Nti anajo obetima calculate say ene me tom niema be pon be 6. Me sim be 6 I should be in Accra by 9 o'clock. Niko yi mi niema me say sima endru e friends ahomachina mi niema dru kumasi amiko yi. That is economic issues we are talking about. But sa niema we nyina obi oka say one, it is not going to, your friend is saying, create permanent job. Well, I don't understand their definition of permanent job, but maybe their definition of permanent job here, government sector.
A labor, Juma.
When the catcher will say, a Juma war, road construction, only laborers are actually picked.
No, say labor, can I engineer and put a fawa. You have a job during the pendency of the road construction.
Beautiful.
Your construction we are.
The construction we are. When your experience, I'll bet me they establish you. When I'll bet me at to us a baby for. And a capital I'll be near or no. What do you mean find out for? You see, that is why you don't understand. Say most of these contractors are who in Ghana, they were once upon a time attached to certain huge Kasajan, Trafalgar, for no. These are people they were training. These are engineers they employed. And then construction is just about equipment. Equipment and capital. And then mobilization of experienced hands. When you're contractor. And this said, Moka who been a develop kind way. You were the resident engineer because or compare foreman or compare a resident engineer or compare or mombe uncle form in a because it will be more expensive. Inti say udie 3 years or say 4 years. Ena odebeye say adwuma no. Wo say enye adwuma ti mane nkoche. Ontina fie. Without earning anything. Until say Urban Rose Becker said there is an opening near finance engineer. And it's anka sa 4 years so odebeye adwuma we. No enya capital cry ye chen ka chen Urban Rose engineer no. And it's 4 years no odebe wia ono ankasa nso betimi akase because of this experience another construction firm crowd organ betimi akase ye fa abeka ye ho. And in any case who says say steel benders ne masons ne carpenters ne sa microphone nyina excavator operators omonye laborers o. That is their permanent training. Until the more contracts you give, the more work they get. What you saying? No, and you say you're unemployed. A Juma na wasua na oye no. A Juma na ni honti na ye say on any living. So the moment you open an avenue, he gets employed and start working, continuing his work. And from there, the moment that one ends, another one gets opened. Entina o mampeni ni nyanse mu no. Why you say big push no yen spreading across the nation. So that a lot more people can be taken. Nanya enonko whilst at that, other things are also happening. Now, 1 million coders was launched. Registration, Obi, can you just use 2 months to register 2 million people? You have to register people. After registration, you train them. Then you now set them up. So I am in one kakra say senye sebi adie bi na nhye den ni ho achinchina ye pa bibi aka. How can the MPP expect say asema jo mahama ka nyina within 11 months nke je so aye ni nyina? Mokura mo say manifesto mo de ni nyina hyema ade chia bonya bi nka. But yet you expect say nsema ye kai during the campaign within one first year no everything should have been done. It's a 4-year mandate. Yakasi yebeye niyema say. Even Niemanu do now na he has even launched them, established secretariats to start implementing those things. Still, you see, well, we are not running a sloganeering government. For the first time in the history of Ghana, in about over 10 years now, we recorded a positive, a friend is saying, debt, how do you even call it?
In terms of deficit, and answer the
every year, na ye budget year, a car ye dino, na a coin push into the negatives. This year, inquiry positive 19%. Yetimi at ye castle by 45%. From 730 something to 630 million, a billion. Obi, still, you say you have not done anything. Why would they car to the extent say, Sebi, pension is sika crowd on Sako boom, say, Kafo Didi. And you be our no aba, a car would deno. Yet, what Timia bon homo de dinu huniama, a brofua no say, Sebi, Ghana. Yen fatasa obiaba boy abusia because yendi ehuni. We were debt default, highly debt defaulters. Intino uko bond marketer you say yendi ehuni. Junk status. Mo bia nye mistakes or the sika be she Ghana na Ghana dia udu sika kwa omuntua. Ene ometimi apagya ya ba bi ma no say yendi ehuni. Ye omaya udu sika be she ma yebetimi no abobra. Until be at me the Nisika Beshagana. Still, so you've not done any policy. The fact that you timid didn't cry, oh my dear Moka cry, timid chia mokano, and cry a policy on his own. Because Obi economics in a nation no. Usunu buying so can your posture and your behavior also affects your economy. And you brony who say we are reckless. Brony who say ye disika brow ojijin to bo out me the two amanase me ko sis asori dan instead of so o de be ye near my dear economic benefit be brewa. Usunu ban it me affect your economy. Nti brony sika da wo man mo de aye o de ato the friend say e bia bonds anase bibia. O say na me sika me de abramu say mumfa nko sidwa mumfa bi nko ye kwan na esika no hunya returns metia ma de ma mudi akotu amanase mu kusi asori dan ena mo famisi ka mame ntombo we yini de na we yini de na we yini de bo se pressure ba dollar no so na ne ma bo start se ekosoro ena me no ka say between 2020 to 2024 nko over $31 billion if your money mu ye transfer free Ghana how aye ni ma dia aden ko sika no ko ye
transfer the coin
we just transferred it outside the country offshore ye transfer free Ghana at said ye o ko to ade o China or say meji o say no transfer sika na ko na goose na ba we dey sika no ko ye goose bi ama so dollars were just flying out of Ghana. The finance minister na that room will say banks are involved in all those capital flights. They are going after them. Yes, sir. Omonya nentem. Because I see who be biani a bit 2 years. So for me, many people you might not value it. On say, Akwana will discover penicillin. Say
yes,
it was just a chemistry mistake. Ne do could discover a sadian. Inti ye man penny ye campaigner okaso ye be sheda am my fee bia and kokoma or mobile yen like there will be a household poultry production a be reduce the poultry importation eneja go engineer okoka nkokomba or singo konketenkete ne no ye super no and now me no say we launched it just last week or so last 2 weeks in Kumasi. And already there are people benefiting from it. And just say a launch keke omo ye bi de ono no ye 1,000 ene o si next ni ye post no crowd si nyame na be kire. Because obi ono timi ye nkoko 1,000 within a friend saying 2 months no akoton enya ni sika de. If we see a bayre kakra. There are others who are doing 800 others, and now our Greek ministry is distributing it in the whole country. John Aboya contact to this, district agric officer. The list in the bachelor, register for it. They will hear Wakukubu.
Na yama unkuko.
Yabema unkuko sama feed crack and for 6 months. What that means is say, sorry, who ye broilers are.
Yes.
Omoma feed no for 6 months, who ye broilers, it means you can do 3 cycles. And unkuko no so apart from widows, omono diano, ye was special cases for them. No, every household be an end about 50 for you. That is the least. Ubenya said the omamuye no fie no. So, and you say, yeah, then just on paper keke. Just 27th year or so, I think 27th or 29th, the president is going to cast sword for the construction of one of the largest poultry processing factory at Bechim.
Yes.
Nti ye chem kuko na ye che feed na omo ye no o si processing factory so amomo and na me no ka say national service o mampani ada Roma ye si processing plant o papa o farm. I bet me produce 800 to 5,000 birds per hour, including cold room freeze blast. Because you see, from 100,000 broilers we are now going to 200,000. Na we nyina yesia unu amenkwa metima ye adwuma wo ho
dabe mo be
enye den ya ye mfa national service for kra ye be fa permanent hands kakra wo
mate
so okay. Process nti omunya betre according to the 4 years we say,
Obi, there is no way Ghana can construct a highway like Dubai to Abu Dhabi. Tell the NDC man in your studio that until the peripheral routes are completed, it's not feasible to go in for that major project. At least the president could have used those funds on railway lines. Good evening, Assafuah FM. Nana O Oyarefa Yedase. Hi, Obi. Good evening. Kindly find out from the Honorable Director General with respect to the just completed national service personnel when we would be getting our NSS certificate. Patriot Kwejo Edu Ewusuhum in the NSS certificate. Let me see. We say, Obi, I've always said that the NDC does not want this country to progress. All they seem to know is create, loot, and share. They do not have the nation at heart, even though the previous NPP government disappointed Ghanaians in some ways. But when it comes to good governance, good initiatives, innovation, technology, and development, the NDC cannot be compared to the NPP. I was expecting President Mahama to perform better this time around. But what we are witnessing now, I still doubt whether President Mahama truly has some good intentions for our country. He is repeating the same things he did during his first administration. What he calls resetting has turned into dismissal of people and the politicization of independent state institutions. Kweku ofori amanfo or latte biokoshi and unodi way abreye. Let me see. We say good evening, Obi. In fact, the MP for Bosome Frehon has made a very profound statement on your show today. Quote, we cannot make the numbers argument. We can only make a substance argument. In effect, what he's telling the minority side of the political divide is to always make their debate and argument on the floor of parliament, one that carries substance and weight because of their lack of numbers. I find that very profound. Bennett A. Danso, Ayawaso, North and on the way abraying. Let me finish off with this one. Honorable so Emremu. This one says that Obi, good evening. Please tell Honorable Hussein Donko to speak louder as he was doing when he was in opposition. Lamtekin Rashid Ewatema Gulf City and Onodi way Abalam taking Rashid Yadase. Obi, the painful thing is this. The painful thing is this wasn't what the NDC promised. How much will an engineer make from a road contract? They should continue tickling themselves and laughing. Their own party members won't campaign in 2028. Nana, amponsa bediakon ene de we abrenana yeda ase honorable me pacho bremu
adaroma meda wase na tell me kan say senior don ko de me am senior enti wadaroma look mami state on record say me nye sebi o man boy for sebi ye nyuma ibi kra na me nua bi anya bi enti me nye man boy for enti na me di kan ka say the youth and some of the youth of this country were happy when the 2025 budget was read.
Okay.
Because they gave them some hope in the budget. And Yama Oboboson, Mijitu Miyama Nyoni, say, the people of this country will be happy because a man for Benyason Faso. So it is not like I am against creating jobs, but I'm saying that I am questioning the credibility, the confidence that I was here. This same. Look, 24 hours. Bibisa Minister Ablakwa say the passport office will do 24 hours. But who will be free? Sebi appear crew. Ako kumasi ako passport. Ahamachida. So sometimes when they say the things, it is as if they are just saying it for people to as an ninja. Look, and Kokon Kitty project ya will come once me. Eddie can say at the Bonio. But you see, you launched it on Wednesday. I will be kind budget Thursday. What you say? Because you want something to say on Thursday. What in the say? Because who watch a budget and who say, oh, go on getting womb. Why, now be can was my Becassa. India was so ye bibi and son of Bafio. Obi, Wadaroma, you can budget way much on Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. And then November, 9 months. When could that be Okruma?
1 million
could that be Okruma?
Dabi.
Oh, baby, I three could that be.
No.
So my point is that it is not just about Nyamana Okano. And so you see, the allocations are different from disbursement. Obi, Michelle, it's your Obi. Ubo humode, asempa de we had here Etiobi, Brunya Memo, a friend is saying 10,000 now de Brunya. Obi a shia man for the Obi as say, Safuah so mama 10,000 de Brunya. Obi, Brunya netrem. 9 months aba me share mama 10,000 enti me say share obi na me san share obo say obi bronya we dia obo a obedi bronya na obeji me edi. The point and the basis we are making is that ube claim 2025 budget no etamu 9-10 months aka 1 month pe na fi we akwa wiye ye hu any substantial ade bia wa ye on the basis of the things you said enunti eko ye nimnu jidie na ye wo no e wo fom ne tosu bi omunsu ne se wo be training nkrofo 1 million technically 4 years old and you have 4 budgets to read. This is the second budget of the finance minister akatupe. So you must be concerned and you must begin to question the things. And yes, say because na de and ye kasa keke. But we are worried. Unim say, sincerely speaking, the revenue component of this budget is hugely challenged. They couldn't even meet the revenue target. Assafuah FM. Obi, ni etienne say budget yi aida menim hay. A revenue and the expenditure. Otia say sika menya no eno na mi bedie.